Hey guys, I thought I'd start a bit early. Well, I normally start at the 30-minute past the hour, but what I decided, I had to actually take one of my kids to school, so I just set it a bit later because sometimes the traffic can be a bit of a bastard. So that's the reason why I set it a bit later. But I came back, no traffic, wasn't too bad. Murphy's Law, when you set the time, there'll be traffic, and when you don't set the time, there will be traffic. You know how guys, welcome to the show. Guys, I tell you what we'll do. Let's run the intro, and then we'll talk about the topic for today. What the fuck? Rolex acquires Bucherer. That's the historic watch dealer. Rolex wants to be a watch dealer. Why the fuck? And I got to be totally honest with you. It's a weird move. I just can't quite work this out. It's lunacy. I think it's lunacy. Okay, let's run the intro. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury, and welcome to the show. What is the breaking news today? Well, Rolex has bought their way in to the retail. They want to become a retailer. Why the fuck? That's all I can say is why the fuck would you do this? So let's have a look at the press article here. Let's have a look here. Just calling it up on the screen now. Get this baby up on the screen. And we got a super duper chat. We got a super duper chat. Patel Philippe, $50. Archie, I reached out to Torno today asking to purchase a Carl F. Bucherer, but they told me it's a 10-year wait list, but were kind enough to take down any interest I had in women's diamond bracelets. Ow. Thank you, Tan the man, for such a generous contribution to the show. What a very cool man. He's just Tan the man. He is a leader in coolness and sophistication. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Tan the man, the greatest patron of this channel here in the Archieverse. Without the help, I couldn't survive. That's right, guys. Without the help, I could not survive here. So that's an important thing. That is a very important thing indeed there. So I'm very happy that has happened there, and it's that's just the way it goes. So guys, let's have a talk here. What can I say here? I'm mumbling a bit here. Firstly, I just want to pin the link. JJ sent his viewers to me. Thank you so much, JJ. Isn't JJ, he's just the greatest. He's a great guy. Thank you, JJ. I really do appreciate that. JJ sent his viewers. Thank you, Tanzil. Now we've got a super chat from my good friend Mr. Zoso. Mr. Zoso, $2. Best YouTube watch channel ever. AC3 is the OG. Let's have a look at what Rolex says here. Let's have a look at what they say. Rolex acquires Bucherer. To preserve the long-standing partnership between the two companies and perpetuate their shared history, Rolex has decided to acquire Bucherer. The watch retailer will keep its name and continue to operate independently. Its integration into the Rolex Group will be effective once the competition authorities have approved the takeover transaction. 24th of August, following the choice made by Georges Bucherer in the absence of direct descendants to sell his company business, in the absence of direct descendants, Rolex has decided to acquire the watch retailer, which has until now an independent entity. The move reflects the Geneva-based brand's desire to perpetuate the success of Bucherer and preserve a close partnership ties that have linked both companies since 1924. For more than 90 years, the two businesses have worked alongside one another and have contributed to each other's achievements and growth. Today, Rolex stands as one of the leaders of the Swiss watch industry. Bucherer has become an internationally renowned multi-brand retailer with stores in Switzerland, US, England, Germany, France, Denmark, and Austria. Bucherer accounts for more than 100 sales outlets worldwide, of which 53 distribute the Rolex brand and 48 distribute the Tudor brand. The watch retailer is also an official after-sales service center for both brands. Its watch servicing workshop employs watchmakers who've been trained by the company itself and are highly qualified. Blah, blah, blah. More corporate snuff. The Rolex Group is convinced that this acquisition is in the best solution, not only for its own brand, but also for the watch and jewelry partner brands, as well as all the employees of Bucherer. Bucherer will keep its name and continue to be independently run its business. The group's management will remain unchanged. Okay, we just got my management's just jumped on. Hello, Mr. Management. How are you?
Archibald Chesterfield III, I see that things are moving in the right direction. I see you covering the daily news. I see another big super chat from a wonderful, great supporter and good friend of Tanzil, Muhammad Ali.
Okay, just hang on one tick. We've got another small super chat from Garrett Hacker, $2. Much appreciated nonetheless. How will the acquisition affect Rolex prices? I don't think it would affect them one bit. Nothing.
Agreed.
Not one bit. And Muhammad Ali, £50. Tan is the man. Also guess I will be putting more effort into Bucherer relationship going forward. Ooh, he's working the leads.
Working
The
the leads.
Working the
No
leads.
question about it. No question. Biggest news in probably 10, 15, 20 years. The biggest news that at certain point when I found out about the news from 10. I actually found out from 10 and JJ, 10 and JJ and Curly, believe it or not. So I contacted my the news was not out yet. I contacted my friend in AD. I said, listen, this is the rumor. This is the rumor. Have you heard anything about it? And his response was fake news, Bear.
Just 1 minute
Fake.
there. Sorry about that there. Hello? Hello, sorry? Hello, Bear. Hello, Bear. Got 20 years experience? What's happened here? Hello? We got someone joining us now. Who is this? Where's Bear gone? He's lost his mic. Hey, Mike, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing fine.
Sorry about that. Now, Bear. Where's Bear gone? Bear! Bear!
I jumped on hoping Bear wasn't going to jump off because there was a little just bit of silence there. I think
No worries. That's okay.
He'll be back.
Hopefully he'll come back.
Sure. Yeah. Come back, Bear. Come back, Bear. We want
Yeah,
you.
hopefully he'll come back.
Hopefully
he'll come back. Here we go. I got to tell you. They also go on, Bucherer will keep its name and continue to be independently run its business, blah, 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 blah. The group's management will remain unchanged. Bucherer integration into the Rolex group will be effective once the competition authorities have approved the takeover transaction. A fruitful collaboration, that's just corporate snuff, between Rolex and the other official retailers in its sales network will remain unchanged.
Sounds just like a name change, and
no,
nothing else is.
They're really taking over a retailer, Mikey. How can that be just a name change?
Well, but they're saying that the things will be unchanged.
It's just corporate bullshit, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Mike, it's corporate bullshit. It's so like it's corporate bullshit.
I mean, Bear was saying it's the biggest news in 10 or 20 years. I agree. Aside from, a new watch that Rolex may introduce yearly, this is huge, for Rolex. This is a power move that we haven't seen from them in forever.
Hey, we're doing the show?
Yes.
We're back.
Oh, okay. Let me know if we don't do the show. I have stuff to do as well, eh?
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I jumped.
You see, I ran to do. You put the start 10 minutes later, okay? Then I saw you started, so I ran to do the thing so I can be on time.
Sorry, I apologize.
So what was the phone call, if I may ask?
Sure. My son's not well. It was the hospital ringing me, okay?
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fucking sure, Bear. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken the call.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, you would have.
Well, anyways, I hope your son does well, Archie. I hope my best wishes.
Let's have a look here. This Bucherer, this is fucking corporate bullshit, Bear.
You can be pissed at me as much as you like. You cannot fucking run the show with fucking leaving the fucking. You just start the show and then you leave. You cannot do that.
Sometimes I have to take the call, Bear.
Guess what? We all have a job. This is your fucking job.
I know it's my job, Bear. How do I fucking know when someone's going to ring me that's urgent like that?
Well, I didn't do my job. I meant to jump on sooner and didn't mean to leave.
It's not your fault, Bear. Bear, it's not your fault. It's my fault.
You haven't done anything wrong, Mikey. So anyway, to go back.
Okay.
Mikey, the thing I want to, and I'm starting to fucking. You know how I feel when I fuck me dead. I'm pissed right now. Super chat from Curly.
Curly, $20. Curly, real world Curly, $20. I ask you, gentlemen, to consider reinstating Dodger as an admin. He has been banned on the Timok platforms and is willing to start Dungeon and help our AC3 owning shows. We all have our faults, but up to you two to decide. Thank you. Bear, give me a verdict.
You want my verdict? My verdict?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Dodger is a piece of shit with a vagina instead of the mouth, and I would never ever watch, support, or in any shape or form join or anything to do with him on the live stream.
What did he do wrong?
You know what he did wrong.
Okay, I'm out of the
And
list.
and so does Curly. Curly knows as well.
Okay.
And if Curly doesn't know what he did wrong, I'd be shocked. For you, you probably forgot. For you, I actually
remember.
believe you I think you forgot. That's
I can't
okay.
fucking remember nothing, Bear.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Be right back.
We got a super chat from the rancher, $2. You like win the bear, you get mauled.
Listen, nobody in the Archieverse has been more disrespectful and mocked me more than Plastic and Dodger. That's the fact. But again, I have said to you before, and I'm gonna repeat that. This is your channel, so is a dungeon. You run the business how you want. The only thing is that if he is present at the time I am running with you the show, like now, and he jumps on, I would just jump off. I don't control who comes on and who doesn't come on. But I'm not going to lie and say, oh, I don't care. I like the guy. I despise the guy. Okay? I despise him. You have a super chat from the Garrett Hawker.
Garrick Hacker, $2. Could this be to cut out the middleman like AP? No, I think it's more to do with Rolex acquiring this so they can learn. They think the retail business is so easy. They're going to learn all the margins of the other brands because this is a multi-brand company. They're going to learn all the intrinsic details of that business, you see?
Yeah.
So I think it's like inside goss, and they can see how things go.
I'm going to give you some perspective on this after we read another super chat.
Here we go. We got a $50 super chat from Patel Philippe, $50. Arch, I love you, man. Let's escape the real world for a minute and chat some watches. All your fans support you, even the rancher who super chatted for the first time since the Google Hangout days.
Good evening.
And we got Shot in the Darks just joined us.
Hey, Shot, how you doing, man?
Hey,
I'm
Shot.
doing all right, Bear, Mikey,
Pew,
Archie.
Hey,
yeah, I'm not so keen on this move.
It's total bullshit. You know what? It's total
no.
fucking bullshit.
Wait a minute. Anytime you get in bed with your competition, it's not a good thing.
Sleeping with the enemy.
Well, no, you've got the stores out here that are trying to make margin on your product, and then you acquire a store, and now you're selling your product in your own stores, and that could end up not being very good.
Listen, this is so significant that when I called this morning my AD and told him the news, he basically responded, "That's a fake news. That's impossible." I said, "Maybe." To be honest with you, I haven't seen it out.
Oh, I would totally agree with you. This is so ridiculous. If you told me this, I would tell you, Bear, this is fucking who has fucking photoshopped this crap.
Right. It almost seems like April 1st type of joke, and you're kind of going through this emotion. Okay, yeah, that's not possible. But I'm gonna say to you, I'm gonna say clearly that the ADs today are very nervous.
Absolutely.
They're very, very, very nervous. The biggest winner in this whole thing is actually Bucherer customer. People who have a history of purchases with Bucherer, they win big today. And it's not just that they bought a store. They bought the biggest retailer of the watch industry in the world, by far, the biggest retailer. It's number one. Number two, let's not forget that this biggest retailer sells other brands. So basically, Rolex is now selling Patek. Rolex is going to know the distribution system of Bucherer with all the other brands. Rolex will be deciding if they want to change that.
I think they already know all the stuff, don't they?
No, but
No.
probably most of it, but not exact details. Not the cut of the AD, not the cut, or not how many exact pieces are delivered. Not, and you guess. Listen to this now, Archie. Thank you for your supplies and everything. We're gonna reduce your supplies.
Just 1 minute. I gotta grab this. I gotta grab this super chat. I got a super chat here from KB Lake, $5 Californian. Does this make my Bucherer Tourbillon collection worth more? Well, it's in-house now. It's Rolex manufactured, isn't it? Rolex owned. And Mr. Zoso, $10. We love you, Arch and Bear. Have a good show, please. And thank you, Mr. Zoso. Thank you, Mr. Zoso. And we got Real World Curly, $10. Archie, now you can stop using Bear as your straw man. You just heard the man. Admin decisions are up to you. Please stop using Bear as your henchman. Again, big boy, it's solely your decision, not Bear's. Okay, I personally, okay, I'll talk about it on the morning show when Bear's asleep. You'll be asleep, won't you, Bear, in the morning?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Archie, if you want him back, have him back. As I told you that before, and I do want to remind you that it's not just you. It's actually what's his name, Tanzil, that makes these decisions as well. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to, and I'm not perceiving myself as a straw man, but I know what Curly's trying to say. You need to own the decision. Listen, Curly, he wanted the Dodger to be back long before. I have personal issue with the Dodger. I really disrespect him.
I just WhatsApp Tan. I said, Dodger, yes or no, you are the boss. Your decision stands.
And you have a super chat from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, we got a super chat. Thank you so much there. $5. Bear has the veto on the Dodger topic. But I'm with Curly that I don't really have an issue, especially if Dodger wants to help. $5. Bear has the veto. And we got Hisham Habib. Hisham, hello.
Oh, Hisham, nice to see you.
Oh my goodness.
Hisham.
Hello, Hisham.
I'm what? Who's this?
God, how? This is shot in the dark.
Oh, shot in the dark.
Now you remember.
Yeah,
my friend, how are you going, man? What are you doing?
I'm well, mate. Just woke up.
How's your baby?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's 3.5 years old now.
It's been
Holy shit! It's been that long.
Time flies.
My God.
So tell me, how have you been?
I haven't been well, Hisham.
Why is that?
I've had my collection completely stolen.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I haven't been like on the show, but I know what's going on, and you know the collection being lost and everything, and that was a really sad thing, man.
Yeah, it was very sad. And
Yeah,
and I mean, I got a few pieces. I got 6 pieces. I had a little bit of an insurance settlement. Don't worry, guys. I didn't make a fucking profit out of it. I probably I got less than half back from crowdfunding, insurance, and donations combined. Okay, less than half. Okay, less than half back. And I went up to 6 watches, and I got to be honest with you, I just wasn't feeling the love for them anymore, Hisham. After that awful experience,
is that
I actually,
the robbery?
After I actually sold off 2 of the most expensive, a Patek and a Daytona. I'm down to 4 pieces, which I think 4 is enough.
Which ones are?
But I've got the Explorer 242. That's the only watch that survived the robbery because I was wearing it.
Yeah, you were wearing it
I've got a
whilst you were in
bluesy.
America, right?
Exactly. I got a bluesy ceramic.
Mm-hmm.
I got my good friends chipped in to buy me a Speedy 3861.
Perfect.
And I've
Sapphire
got a
sandwich?
no Halcylite.
A Hazelite.
And I've got a Reverso Grand Date, which came up. It came up for sale, and a friend said, "You got to get it, Arch." And it was a really good price, and I got it.
So it's the same Grand Date which you had earlier, right?
It's not the same one, but it's the same model.
The same
Okay? It's
model,
not, yeah.
And not the obviously, because that had an engraving on it, didn't it?
Correct. It's not the same model, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Same.
Keep an eye on super chats, Archie.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that.
Okay, we got a super chat here. We got a very nice
Big
super
old
chat.
one.
Thank you so much here. We got a super chat here from Patel Philippe, $50 for the legend Hisham Habib, owner of a fine Patek 5960 and half of the Indian subcontinent. Thank you. And I believe you've had some sadness. Your grandfather has died.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. I came on the channel after that many times.
That was you miss him?
Yeah, obviously. Who doesn't, Archie? Yeah, I do.
No, Archie, he hopes he's rotting in. No, yes, of course he misses. What kind of question is that?
Yeah, I do.
It's called a leading question, where because of course you come on and say, "Of course I miss him. He was such a wise man, and I love this part of him." It's called a leading question. It's like when you're at a car dealer, Rancher, and they say, "Which Chevrolet would you like? Do you want a red one or a blue one?" Actually, I'd like to get the fuck out of here and not buy anything. That's not an option. Do you understand? It's called a leading question. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a leading
Yeah,
question.
no, I understand. Thanks
I
so
object
much.
to leading questions.
Okay? It's a leading question. It's like me saying to you, Rancher, are you buying a Rolex or are you buying a Patek? I didn't say, are you buying a Lange? It's a leading question.
So
No, leading questions are designed to elicit a yes or no response, where you're basically in effect testifying for the witness. So,
Clive,
I might have said something like, "You must miss him.
how's the
You
Black
must miss him a
Basis
lot."
we don't. I don't know. Hello, how are you?
Objection, Archie. You're leading the punter.
How is the 5960? Tell us, Hashim. Tell us this.
Yeah, Hisham. Well, it's good. I've had it for quite some time now. I mean, it's got everything, hasn't it? I mean, chronograph.
Which one did you get?
I got the one in white gold.
Keep an eye on super chats.
Okay, next super chat we got here is Mr. Zoso, $2. Can we say hello to the punters, please? Skipped it. Hello, punters. Hello, punters.
Yes, hello, guys.
Thomas Burnett, £5. Greetings and salutations. Hisham, great to see you on the panel again. What's happening with your collection at present?
Well, Thomas, I'd say, does he want me to name the pieces?
Yes.
Okay.
How many have you got now?
I think I've got 8.
Okay, what do you got?
I have the Patek.
That's the 5960 white gold.
Yeah, 5960 white gold. I've got a Rolex date just 36 116234, steel and white gold.
Sorry, say that again. You got a what? That's a two-tone.
No. It's two-tone. You could call it a two-tone. Date just 36 116234.
Yeah.
Then I've got the new Submariner, the 126610 LN.
Yeah.
A Daytona Panda.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's about it when it comes to and no, I do have the Meteorite dial Pepsi 126719.
Wow.
Yeah, and then a Reverso, Dual Face large, a
Yes.
Cartier Santos de Cartier. That came out in 2018, I think. And Speedmaster Sapphire Sandwich, again, as you said, with the 3861 movement.
Yep.
Yeah, and recently I purchased a Railmaster. Do you remember those? The Railmaster had come out with the Speedmaster and the Seamaster.
The trio.
Yeah, the trio. Yeah, the trio
Yes. The
had come out
trilogy.
celebrating
Yeah. Yeah.
the 60th anniversary. So
I prefer to think of it as a threesome.
yeah, threesome. So, but I just got the Railmaster. So yeah, I think it's a great piece. It really gives you that vintage vibe or something like that.
Wow. Amazing stuff.
Yeah. No, but I really changed the collection though.
Wow.
I
That's
was all
fantastic.
Rolex, as you know earlier, but you know, now it's.
We got some super chats coming in fast and furious.
Please.
Patel Philippe, $5. Hisham, remember when you told Archie you found a Pepsi at retail, but you weren't interested, and he was ready to fly to Hyderabad, but asked
Hyderabad, yeah.
up in a hotel.
No, that was actually gin for the Pepsi. You had
Yes.
called me and said you'd come a couple of years ago for the Daytona.
That's correct. And then we
The
got
black
Dan
Daytona.
Rad. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that. Dan
Yeah.
Radke, $10. Evening fuckeroonies.
Evening. So I
Evening.
haven't actually met Mike in well, I
Ah,
have met him, Mike. So Mike, how are you?
I'm doing just fine, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I was just typing. Somebody asked, and I said Hisham, I think, was before my time.
Yes, much
On the
before
stream.
your time.
So yeah, it's
Yes.
an absolute pleasure to meet you.
No, same here. And my friend Bear, how are you?
Hey, Hisham, the Railmaster King.
Yeah,
Did you
and
see the pics?
Bear probably was really happy to hear that you got a Railmaster because that's one of his favorite watches.
Yeah, Bear
That
loves the
specific
Railmaster.
one.
Yeah.
That specific one.
Yeah.
You're doing good, my man. That's good to see, and
Yeah,
it's nice to
thanks.
see you on a live stream again. Always nice to see you. You're
Yeah.
a class act, and you're a great friend of Archie, and that's what really matters.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anyway, the super chat I tried to say, goddamn spell check, basically said, you fight with the bear, you get mauled.
yes. Fight with the bear, you get mauled. And we got Thomas
You get
Burnett,
mauled.
£2. Beautiful collection, Hisham. I love the Railmaster. Yes. So are you happy with your collection now? Tell me that.
I think so. I'd say. I mean, I could get rid of maybe a Rolex or two here, or because it's difficult to rotate sometimes.
Yeah, you got a good spread. 8 watches is beautiful. And where are you living? In India now or in London? Where are you living now?
No, I'm back in India right now.
Okay.
And yeah. So if I would get rid of anything, maybe it would be possibly a Rolex, maybe. But I love the Datejust, the Submariner, and the GMT and the Daytona. So I've kind of covered those. So I don't. It's tough. It's tough.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much.
Man, the important thing is that you've got a sense of belonging to your collection. You love the pieces. and they mean a lot to you. I got to be honest with you. I'm actually looking at, I think at the moment, my own collection spear itself there. Hey, we got JJ on the team. Hey, JJ.
Hey, Arch, I was patiently waiting. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Sorry. So we got
here. You have a
Hisham on.
You know?
Superstar. That's exactly right. What a great.
Interesting story. I've been listening about this collection. Hello, Hisham. Nice to meet you.
Hello, JJ. Pleasure talking to you.
And we got Doc BTW $2. Hisham, great to see you back. Tell us at your fabulous Hamilton about your fabulous Hamilton.
Oh my God! Yes, Doc remembered. Recently, I had gone to Dubai, like 2 weeks ago, and I got a Hamilton khaki field. I didn't mention it because maybe we sometimes call it a shitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't mention it. So yeah, Hamilton khaki field as well.
So what happened to that watch?
Yeah, I still have it. I didn't mention it, so
Okay.
that makes it 9.
Okay, but it's not classified as part of your luxury.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
100% right. I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
That's a very, very interesting choice there too. Yeah, I'm glad to see that you would love that watch, even though it's not a prestige sort of watch. Someone of your standing there.
Exactly.
It's what a cool piece. By the way, I gifted my son a Grand Seiko. Did you hear about that?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I got out of the paddock. I had a white gold 5196, and I loved the watch, but it was in the safe after the situation. I just just thought, you know what? I sold it. Part of the deal was a big 19,500 cash Aussie,
right,
and a Grand Seiko.
That's amazing.
And I gave it to my son for his upcoming 18th. I gave it to him early. I don't like fucking holding out. He loves the watch.
Yeah.
It's a spring drive. Beautiful Grand Seiko.
Amazing.
Beautiful watch. Just beautiful.
And
Bear's been helping me so much. Bear, you've been a great friend. Bear, you've been helping me so much. Bear's been helping me run the show.
Archie.
He's been
I'm paid employee. I'm not just a friend. I'm also paid employee. I do good job. I try to do a good job for ArchieLuxury live stream.
JJ, have you ever met?
I take a pride in this channel. I take a pride in what we do, and I think we are the best live stream in a watch world.
Yeah.
I think you have a super chat from Patel Philippe, Archie.
Patel Philippe. Oh, I can't even read that. Can I get you to read that, Hisham? I believe you may be able to read that. $5 from Patel Philippe.
भेजो तुम फिर भी यहाँ आगे मोटू को लस्सी पिलाओ बेटा जीते रहो बेटा. I don't want to translate that. It's in Hindi or Urdu, whatever.
It's not a nice translation, Archie.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There we go. Very interesting.
It's offensive, Arch. It's offensive. Speaking of offensive, what do you think about Rolex buying Bucherer, Arch? What did you talk about?
Total fuck. It's total bullshit. What do you think? I think it's total bullshit because I think the only reason they do that is to know exactly what margins and how other watches are selling. Because Rolex goes to the cocktail party with Cartier. They go there with IWC. They go there with Breitling. And Breitling, business is good. Yeah, we don't discount. No. And by owning Bucherer, it keeps them. They can actually hold their face high. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you wonder if Bucherer has any contracts with their other distributors that basically said, if you're bought by a poison pill, if you're bought by another distributor or another watch manufacturer, that we suspend our AD contracts with you.
Exactly. So,
But that
I
would
gotta
only hurt
take.
the other brands, right?
Hard to tell.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
100
it's impossible to tell right now. It's impossible to tell right now.
Did they mention the sale price of this transaction?
Not yet.
How much did?
This wasn't
not.
supposed to leak until tomorrow. I have the, if you want, I could send it to you, Arch, on the WhatsApp. I have the memo. I don't know if you're interested in that, but
I got the memo up here before.
oh,
This is the memo.
I don't know.
Well, look at the date. See, August. See, it changed. I have one that says August 25th. It looks different than this.
Very good. Anyway, Hisham, I just wanted to come in and say hi. Also, Bear, how's it going? JJ,
Good, Cliver. Thank you.
Actually, that reminds me. Yeah, me too. I'll get a couple of hours of sleep, then I've got to wake up in the morning.
What time is it in India now?
It's 4:40 a.m.
Oh shit, dude!
Oh,
yeah.
40. Fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you
I just
for coming
wanted
on.
to come. No, thank you so much, and the pleasure was all mine.
Don't forget, Hisham. There's also Archie runs now 2 streams. One at this time, regular time, which we call American time.
Right.
But there is a second stream running his evening time, which is
in the night, which would be my afternoon. Yes, I've got the notification.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
You just have to remember to never cross the streams because bad stuff happens.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Hisham. It's an absolute honor to have you on, man.
No,
it's an honor to have you on, man.
It's been a pleasure.
And we got a super chat from Dan Radke, $10. He says, I see. I understand. Yes.
Yes, he's kind of making
and
fun
we've got
of how
ABC £2. Tan told Hisham Habib, it's nice to see you on the stream after so long.
I highly doubt that's what he said, but hey, okay, let's go with that story.
Yeah, he didn't say that. I'll just put it that way. Anyways,
it was nice. It was nice hearing from you. Stay in touch, man, and we love you. We love you, and
thank you so much.
and be good.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you, JJ, Clyde,
sure,
and Mike, and the Pontiff.
Thank you so much.
I love butt fuckers.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Habib.
It's always a pleasure.
His name is Hisham.
Hashish, yes, that was hashish.
It's a blend
Yeah,
of golden spiker blunt and evening Indian sun blunt.
I'm going to be honest with you. The most intriguing, JJ, to me was when you guys, you and Tan and Curly, told me that news, shared the news in our chat. I kind of did not fully understand the impact of
Just
it.
quickly,
and
Thomas Burnett, £2. Love you, Hisham. That's from Thomas Burnett. ABC, £2. Tan equals sin divided by cos.
Sinus cosinus. So basically, then I called my AD and I texted him, didn't call. And his immediate response was fake news.
It's fake news.
This is how Rolex AD looked at that. Then when he found out, holy shit, this is real, there was a moment of silence.
Yeah, because they don't want it to be true, right? So that's the first reaction, fake news.
Well, neither do I, JJ. My history of purchases is not with Bucherer. My history of purchases is with a regular Rolex AD. So
yeah,
frankly,
me too. I'm right there with you.
I don't want to lose on this, So I had a discussion with him. What does he think? How does he see it? Well, he says the one thing is for sure, there's no question about it, that the volume of delivery of Rolex pieces to Bucherer is going to increase.
For sure.
And is that going to be on the account of other ADs? That remains to be seen.
I think they will go out of their way not to get preference, Bear. I really do believe they will
No. Definitely is going to increase. There's no question about it.
They don't
Now,
want to
will
get
this
sued,
be?
you know.
Will this be a result of higher production? As everyone is seeing, they're building the new production factory, right? Additional factory.
Well, that's what I
and they
think will
kinda-
happen there. You know, I don't think they could cut what they're giving without getting lawsuits, but all the additional new pieces can certainly go to Bucherer, because then their argument could be they're getting the same amount of pieces they always have.
That's right. That's a good point. That's a very good point. The other thing that I think I was predicting this long time ago. I don't know if Archie actually remembers, because he doesn't remember most of the things. It is that I believe that eventually Rolex is going to purchase Patek, because it just makes sense, and basically combine Patek and Rolex, where Patek is going to represent their dress piece line. And I think this goes in line with that. This is all pretty much logical when you think about it.
I have different
Okay.
thoughts on that, Bear. I don't, not to cut you off. I'll wait for you to finish. But
Please do cut me off. I'm done.
well,
Tell me.
I think buying Bucherer, right? They're also getting the Bucherer watch brand, right? And they're getting access to their movements, and I think they could use those and introduce that technology into a dress line and use the Rolex name brand to push them.
Yeah, but
if that's
Bucherer
the
doesn't
direction.
make much nice stuff. That's garbage.
Their movement, they put a ton of money into. We were talking about it with Swiss before. Was it the peripheral movement?
You think that's honestly worth doing? They would buy Bucherer just to get that?
No, I don't think that's why they bought. I think
If they wanted a movement, why didn't they buy Zenith? Nobody wants Zenith.
But they didn't buy it for the watch company, but that's part of the thing. They can use their technology for dress piece line, but they bought Bucherer to control. You know, it's 100 boutiques that they own, right? They didn't want, so I don't think they specifically went out to buy them. I think what we know is Bucherer. It said that there was no descendants left to leave it to, and they wanted to sell it. So they were kind of in a position of, if we don't buy it, who's going to buy it and control us? You know.
Yeah. No, that's a good point as well. But I still stand behind my prediction. Is it going to happen during my lifetime? I don't know. But I stand with my prediction that Rolex is going to purchase Patek sooner or later.
Oh my God!
I'll be right back, guys. Be right back.
I thought Rolex lost all their money in the Bernie Madoff scam.
Rolex is beyond powerful. There is no stronger fucking company, man. That is such a strong company. They are truly beyond anything in the watch world. Other brands are watches. Rolex is fucking lifestyle brand. They have gone beyond everything. And like you see this whole bullshit, people getting pissed at Rolex and waiting and do and this and that, and they're so fucking ahead of its time. They're so fucking controlling. They're controlling their own destiny from the moment that this company was assigned a charitable position.
You know what? Rolex apparently there was a article that said Rolex was worth $8.35 billion in 2022.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
I don't think. I think it's. I don't know. Obviously, that nobody really knows. But I think they are in an amazing position. They're in a position of power. That's what is more important than what they're worth. They can choose where they want to go and how big they want to get. There's literally no watch brand that can even in their best dreams come to one inch of the importance of Rolex.
You know what Patek worth?
Pardon?
You know what Patek is worth?
No, I honestly don't know.
Okay, so the Rolex valuation was 8.35 billion. Patek is rumored to be worth up to 10 billion.
That's so irrelevant. Patek is cannot be compared to Rolex. Patek is a watch brand. They can be owned by Rolex tomorrow if Rolex chooses to. It's comparing David and Goliath, not from the perspective of the money numbers that you're throwing, right? It's from the perspective of influence, control. They control literally a whole watch market, literally, and every brand starts to depend on them. The brands that can compete with Rolex is Mercedes, Hermes. It's a lifestyle brand. It's not a watch brand. They don't even bother looking at the watch brands anymore. As you can see, soon they're going to be selling them.
We got a super chat here from Garrett Hacker, $2. Hey Arch, what's your net worth? Not much.
Oh, you love that question usually.
Not much. Not much. Not much. Aussie dollar. Let me tell you this, guys. $1 Aussie dollar today. Guess what 1 Aussie dollar is today?
Can I just answer SD43's question? Is eating with your mouth full bad manners in Canada? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Thank you, SD43, for asking me, but I would never do that on a live show with camera on. No.
They're frogs.
Mm.
You suck them, soothe them. Net worth, I got to tell you something. The dollar is so low, right?
Yeah.
You got to remember, too, it's not my money. It's my wife and my money. So if I got divorced, I'm fucked.
Okay, but why would you get divorced? Why do you always bring that up as a possibility? I'm just curious. And then you give fucking material to that wet mouth from Florida to bastardize the whole fucking topic. I mean, do you have problems in marriage?
No.
So why are you talking about that? Why do you bring it up? I'm curious.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not as. The problem is with inflation. I haven't done as well as I should have done, Bear.
Oh, that's okay. It is okay. To be honest with you, it's okay, man. There is much worse people in a worse situation. And frankly, your wife is an amazing wife. You know, she stood by you in much more difficult situations. She stood by you in worse economic situations than you are in today. She never complained. She's got class, and she's got certain respect for you and genuine love for you. You guys have two wonderful boys that truly you can be only proud of. You did some right things with your house, with your apartment. You live a very humble but nice life. You enjoy each other's company often, which I love to see. So please don't give wet mouth opportunity to look at you like you're some kind of loser. Please.
Okay.
Super chat from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, pull up the last few comments from the real big boy.
Hey, can you drop the link? I love Real Big Boy. Please, come on, Real Big Boy. I love when you are on the panel, man. You make me laugh. You're the best.
I love the Real. I'll be back.
By the way, we're going to be linking to JJ tonight, Bear.
Again? He's doing another show?
Tonight, yes, after our show.
Fuck me. The guy is greedy, man.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's
crazy.
greedy.
Yeah, greedy fuck.
He gave me the leads this morning. They came on my show.
All right. Be careful with that guy, okay?
Be careful.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Charge him for only $50 at least.
Here we go. Real Big Boy. Thanks for Patel. You're a top man. Arch, why was Jake's mum on the stream earlier? No idea. I was dodging Bear's phone. I don't know. Arch, if you met Mr. Stern again, would you still wear those horrific ripped cuts? Look, depends. I was just out and about. Do you say hello or you don't say hello? I decided.
You say hello. You did a good thing, man.
Doesn't matter.
You remember that. That was awesome.
Yeah,
man.
that's a life. You never forget that moment.
Exactly. Hey, listen, you're a Patek Philippe fan. You had the opportunity to say something nice to the guys you respect, and I think it's a great memory for you. Good for you, Archibald. Good for
Yeah,
you.
it was a fantastic memory. I got to tell you, Bear, seriously, this Bucherer, why do you think Rolex wants to buy Bucherer? Why do you see it?
Super chat from JJ. JJ's watch hangout, boys.
$2. Thank you, AC3. Still on Super Strike for chair. Thank you.
That's right. By the way, you know what Mr. Paul Torp said for JJ's channel? The hottest new channel in YouTube watch universe.
That's what
I'm
Paul
not
Thorpe
shitting you, man. Yeah, and he had other two guys from some other two channels which I'm not familiar with, and JJ was on, and you could see JJ control the fucking situation 100%, and he's been very authoritative. You know, like JJ's got really good reputation in the watch community. So without any bullshit, Paul Torp just for no reason just came out and said that, and I have to say I agree with him, honestly. Like if you follow, my only problem with JJ's channel is I have to work in the morning and I start getting ready for bed and doing my stuff after I finish show with you, Archie. But I still watch it. It's a good fucking content. And it's a good personalities. He knows how to control the show. He knows how to provide the good content, have topics to get people engaged. Yeah, he's doing, and you know what? Never ever forgets to acknowledge. Even I think in that show with Paul Torp, he acknowledged you for how you helped him build the channel. So yeah, that's something about JJ that he's got this stand-up guy persona and character that people recognize. So even if you fight with him, which you know I did, because we just fought, right? You still respect him. You still respect him. You can see that he's a stand-up individual, and you respect his integrity and character. That's something that you just cannot ignore, and that's something that's going to carry him whatever he does. Is it a YouTube? Is it private business? Is his pizzeria that he makes pizza, you know, or whatever he sells, fried chicken? I don't know what the fuck he does. One thing or the other, being a stand-up individual with a good character is what really, really matters. Super chat from Nick M. $2, Archie.
Nick M. Thank you, Nick M. We really do appreciate your support. You have been a fabulous supporter. Nick M. $2. Happy Thursday night to the punters in the colonies. Thank you so much. That's from Australia. He's saying hello to the Australian colonies. And we got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5 for Bears JJ script. Archie, please play JJ Mad OC Sad in the Mookie brand selection of your StreamYard, aka JJ Higgins rap battle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, so this is under the Mookie. I'm going to have a look at the Mookie.
Mookie brands.
Mookie brands.
Who's Mookie?
Isn't he? I got no idea. Mookie, JJ Mad Higgins full video.
I genuinely tried to do JJ a favor, pulling your ass out 1 week before a certain event. This is so obvious what you're doing.
This is why nobody likes you.
Pulling your ass out. This is all part of the script.
You always got to be the guy with the last word.
You're the big cool guy. Your ass out.
Because you're a baby. You're not that smart.
ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest.
I tried to do you a favor. I fucked you.
You couldn't just let it fucking go, right? You gotta just keep pushing. Gotta push it. See, you just want to push it because you're a baby. And you made a channel with them trying to troll me.
Your ass out.
That's how much you took it to heart.
Ooh, big boy.
You're not that smart.
What are you talking about?
Tommy probably knows. You're not exactly known for smooth transactions and making friends, are you?
Your ass out.
You triggered so hard.
Ass out.
It's so funny.
Tommy probably knows. Let's suck OC's cock. Go ahead. You've got to jump from side to side.
Does it hurt?
We got 40 subscribers.
I'm going to ask Higgins something, and I want him to answer honestly. Can you do that, Higgins?
Look, you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna reply or not.
You fuck me, you moron. What are you?
That is just another lie.
Yeah, I know. Don't tell anyone but Germans. Real favor.
What are you talking about? This is so obvious what you're doing.
Stop coming on all the channels promoting your little bullshit. Nobody cares.
I didn't promote
You could go make fun of my watch, which is one of the hottest watches out, but you can make fun of it.
Little child again.
Okay. No, I'm not a little child. You're the little child who keeps bringing it up.
You're triggered. You're triggered so hard. It's so funny.
You want to be a dick? Now we'll play hard.
You're the big cool guy.
ASMR fucking watch talk. Be my fucking guest. He's now banned from every channel or I'm out. Now you want to see Diva? Go suck OC's cock.
What a great clip, Bear. What do you think of that, hey?
Great clip.
Hello, Bear.
Great clip.
What an amazing clip. You know?
Yeah.
What a cool guy. Just a nice guy. We love the JJ. JJ, he's very cool. Bear, tell me this. This Bucherer, what the fuck does this mean? Is it going to be easier to get Rolex? Are they going?
No, but to be very honest with you, I mean the first indication is you would want to be a person, if you're buying Rolex at retail, if you actually have a relationship with the AD, you ultimately would want to be Bucherer client, right? That definitely is going to work in your favor. Being owned by Rolex, it is hard to believe that they're not going to be favorable to their retailer, right? It's their retailer now. Now,
maybe Rolex can see what cunts Rolex can be to themselves now that they own part of the supply chain.
Yeah, that's an interesting observation. I like that thinking. Oh, super chat from my Canadian brother Nelson Oliveira. Thank you, my bro.
Here we go. Nelson Oliveira. What a beautiful avatar. Look at that motive. Steel and rose gold. Fuck me dead.
That
That's
looks
amazing.
good.
Fluted bezel with oyster bracelet. Fuck, that just pops with motive.
Definitely pops with motive, man. I gotta be honest, it looks great on you, Nelson. Congrats, man.
Congratulations. Nelson, $20. Hi, Arch. Just wondering if Mike the Snake has the house and the red carpet ready for the 2023 General Sard US tour. Good to see that Mike the Snake can play the piano. Sure, many were pleasantly surprised.
Well, thank you. And yes, the red carpet is already rolled up and waiting to be rolled out. Anytime Sard shows up, I'm ready.
Good for you, Mikey.
Yeah.
Good for you, Mikey. And Nelson.
I look forward to meeting Sard. I love Sard. He's my favorite person.
Who doesn't? Everybody loves Sard.
Everybody
loves Sard. I wanted to say that Nelson really liked. I really like that, man. I really like that Digest. I really like that Digest.
It's beautiful.
So big congrats to him.
Beautiful. Now tell me this, Bear. What the fuck does it mean if Bucherer takes over this stuff? What the fuck does that mean?
First, let's actually answer Garrett Hacker's $2.
Garrett Hacker, $2. Hey Arch, what are your best talents, traits?
I'm not laughing at that question. I'm laughing at Dirk, just so you know. I'm not laughing at that.
No, that's okay. Best talents. I don't know if I don't think many of the talents I have are that valuable anymore, Bear.
Well, tell him what you think your competencies are. What are your talents, Archie? How do you see it?
I understand DOS, WordStar,
Archie,
WordPerfect.
be fucking serious. Never mind that. That's come on.
What talents do I have? I tell you, talents. I think, I love the streaming. We got the good audience here, good participation.
Are you creative? Do you think you're creative?
Mildly creative. mildly.
You had to be creative to come up with the brand. I mean, you did create the brand, right? ArchieLuxury is the brand.
Is the
Great
brand.
So
Exactly.
You're great with people.
he is
You're
great with people. I agree.
person.
So you're a people person, yeah.
You have a
I
good,
try my best.
you have a great.
I think you're kind of introvert who forces himself to be a people person, because I'm the same way, and I can recognize that in other person. So you do have, as Mikey noticed, you have ability to relate to people. Also, you know what I love about you, Archie? I
What's
love that you genuinely don't hold a grudge. You
I don't hold
always
a grudge.
I know, and that's something very nice and unusual for a Slav. So I'm gonna say, like, that's something I respect about you, because no matter what type of fight or situation or whatever the fuck happens, you hold a grudge certain time, but not for a long time, and you always want to
No.
kind of resolve it in the most peaceful, loving way. That's another good thing about you. I think you are perceived as lazy, but I think Sovereign did an amazing job characterizing you as the hardest working lazy person, which is interesting, oxymoron, and kind of part of your life. You're really kind of in between the extremes. You're never been the main route, the main path. You like to do extremes on one side, the other side, test the limits, see how far can you get with certain things. You're a risk taker to a certain extent, but then on the other hand side, you're not a gambling person. So you will always play for a smaller bet with a fear to lose a lot. The people who hate you and who want to diminish you and who want to portray you as a bad person tend to do the narrative that you're a narcissist, while in reality you are actually just a little bit detached. You're not narcissist. Sometimes you're detached. That's not a narcissism. That's when you are. This is like when you talk about divorce with your wife. I know why you're saying that, because you don't have the highest opinion of yourself. It's not like you're going to leave her. You always have this fear of other people leaving you, because you don't evaluate and value yourself as a very valuable person, which in reality you really are. And you're a good person. And you have a very good heart. We have a very good heart. That's basically $2 worth. $2 worth.
$2 worth. JT, $2. You have 150 people watch you every day. No talents.
Yeah,
exactly.
Archie's the most human, talented person on the internet. You know?
No more. We both found the pretext we were looking for, and then you did the trade for a Seiko. I can never let this day go. Archie, you say I see the 5196G.
That was excellent. Very talented gentleman. Surti is a very talented gentleman. Super chats coming in fast and furious, Archie.
Super chats, fast and furious. Ooh, we've got a few super chats here. We've got SD 43, £2. No grudges. So can plastic come back, please, Arch?
It's fresh. That's a fresh one that just happened. I said no grudges after a certain time, right?
Yes, that's right.
Maybe different, SD 43. Kind of provocative super chat, but definitely we have a way to explain it. We have the way to explain it. And then the best looking fellow on the chat, the one and only.
Starchy, Starchy, $2. Arch has a great talent of wasting money.
Oh, for sure. That is true. Archie, that's fucking, you know what?
True.
You can't deny that. You are not always very fiscally responsible. True or not?
True.
That's
and we
okay,
got
man.
Medium Legend Toyota Mo, $5. Bear Soul Reading starts at $5.
Thank you. Thank you, Medium Legend.
And we got Curly. Hello, Curly. What's happening, Curly?
How
Hello,
are you,
Jen.
gentlemen? How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm here to proclaim we need justice for Big Meech.
What happened to Big Meech?
Big Meech was viciously treated yesterday, and he was banned. And he's the number 6 donor. Number 6 donor. Ooh, we got some echo.
Wow. Number 6 donor where?
Big Meech was the number 6 donor for the grifter, and he was viciously banned yesterday and viciously treated. Now, I can't play the clip here, but I played it on JJ's channel of how he triggered Mr. Original OC, and Original OC showed his true colors like he always does when he's triggered, Archie. So, freedom for Big Meech. Big Meech, you have a home always here. JJ's channel, wherever you want, Big Meech. You don't have to be used and abused like you were on the Grifter's channel yesterday.
Come to our embracing arms.
Yes, that's it, Michael. Come to our embracing arms.
I mean, he's done me right. He sent me Little Meech, and he sent me a book, and he's personally done me favors. But you know, as well, he's a legend.
Barrett, we have an echo.
Yeah, we got an echo going on.
Hello? Hello? We got machine gun joining.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? What do you think of this? Rolex acquires Bucherer. What do you think? Bullshit or real?
I think it might be real, but I wonder if it's another ploy to not have them available in another place.
Why would they want to get into the retail business? That just seems ludicrous to me. They think the grass is greener in the other side?
Maybe so. I don't know.
It just
Archie,
seems... Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I found an amazing picture. This is an oil cap.
Is it working now?
Yes, very beautifully.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
The oil cap on
Yeah?
a show car engine.
Wow.
They're using a Daytona as an oil cap.
Wow, look at this, Bear.
And look at all the scroll and the engraving and everything, but they're using a real $30,000 Daytona as an oil cap.
Hey, Mikey, there's no crown and there's no fucking hands and hour hand and minute hand on that Daytona. Where's all the hands at?
Let me see.
Maybe it's not real.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, you know, it may very well have been gutted. I wouldn't think that a real one could withstand the constant heat and vibrations. So yeah, you know, it may be a fake. It may be a super clone or something.
Arch, did you happen to check your band list on your YouTube account? Make sure that JB and Neo are not banned.
Okay, I'll go and check it now.
Neo and JB. Neo and JB.
Yes.
Fuck me, Dad. Who fucking bans these fuckers?
Who knows? You know how it goes, Bear.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
You're just gonna have to get into the routine of doing that, Archie. I hate to say, but Dan was not the only ghost account that has a wrench. I guess maybe you'll have to find out who else does and is doing crazy shit.
Eric L, you're not banned. I can see your comments.
No, he's not banned. They're not. None of those people are banned. Just having a look.
Okay, that's a good news. That's
good.
Yeah. So what's going on? What are we talking about?
we're talking about the Bush. We got Machine Gun Chris. Machine Gun Chris said it's absolute bullshit these guys are doing. He doesn't understand it.
Well, it is what it is. Rolex wants to rule the world.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those caveats. Rolex can do what they want to do, I guess.
It's not easy creating a monopoly, right? They got to do it slowly.
Yeah, exactly, Curly, exactly.
And who else could do it but Rolex?
That's a very good point.
I heard somebody say that the worst thing about Rolex that they don't respect is that they're not innovative. But I would counter that with Rolex. Who else does marketing better than Rolex? And in this world, that's all that really counts. Why innovate your watches? Make them the same, reliable, always.
Basically,
there,
why
always
innovate the perfection?
Exactly. Exactly. Just market it better. And who markets their watches better than Rolex?
Nobody. And not just watches.
You could walk down the street in Mumbai in the middle of fucking nowhere and somebody recognizes Rolex. Now that's power.
Curly, never mind the watches. Who markets? I think the only company that can maybe come close to Rolex is like a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola or Nike.
Coca-Cola, Levi's, Nike.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That would be that kind of recognition, right?
Yes.
For sure.
I mean, think about it, Bear. They're in good company. Mercedes-Benz, Coca-Cola, Levi's, Nike, Apple, Rolex.
Louis Vuitton, Hermes. Yeah. Super chat, where have you been?
Super chat, where have you been? That's a very, very, very good question. Now, let's have a look here. We got a super chat from Toyota Mo. Sorry, we got one from Garrick Hacker. Hey, Art, should Tesla make a mechanical watch? No, I think they should stay out of that.
Yeah, they're all about electric everything, man.
I feel like they would be smart watch people.
Yeah, exactly. They're all about
smart
electric
watch.
everything,
Yeah,
man. They would go, digital screen.
Yeah,
100%
they would definitely
right.
they would try to get into Apple's cut, I'm sure.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. Here's what I'm talking about. Here's what Pete Klenn is saying. Okay. Neil was timed out on the morning show by Lux. Yeah, and so was JB.
Why was Neil timed out?
I have no idea. You know, there's always two sides of the story, but I take it. I'll say this, okay? Neil was timed out. JB was timed out. Big fucking donors, and it seemed to have something to do with Ken Dangle, who doesn't super chat shit and is a fucking Timmy simp. So I don't know the reasoning behind why you would fucking time out two big donors on behalf of some fucking Timmy fucking simp.
Good question. Good people.
So somebody's got to get their fucking priorities straight on who they time out and who they decide to defend. Because Ken Dangle.
Well, is Ken Dangle? I don't know Ken Dangle, but is he like a simp? Let's say. Like,
I don't know. He might be another Dan, Archie. I mean, Bear. Maybe he's another Dan. You ever think of that, Archie?
Because there's other simps from Tim.
Why the fuck would anybody defend Ken Dangle, who's a fucking simp, over fucking JB and Neil?
There's another simp from Tim, a simp that fucking follows him and runs and goes to his events and so on. Isn't that the Gerber baby? Isn't Jamie Timmy simp? Yes, no.
You know what? I don't have a problem with it. I mean, Bear, that's there's a personal issue. I've never seen him. He's not as bad. I'll tell you who I think is what you're describing is fucking is Jabba the Hutt. He's a fucking jerk off.
Oh, Erkin Ban?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, he's another level. But that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of simps that are perceived as welcome. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't comment on Ken Dago because I don't know him. I haven't. He's not been. But the fact that you are timing out Neo, there's something fucked up with that.
Yeah, Neo's nothing but like a good part of the community.
We love
Neo.
Neo.
He was even on my channel, like whenever I did live streams all the time.
Well, if you love Neo, then discuss with Lux why is he timing him out.
And JB sponsored your whole morning show yesterday. He actually sponsored the morning show along with JL. So I mean, and JB just came back. So no reason to alienate a guy like JB over some fucking freeloader like Kent Dangle.
Good point.
Spinnaker, $5. Agreed. Best marketing ever. The others are distant second. Good point, Spinnaker. And we got Patel Philippe, $10. Mike the Snake, weed consultation question for you. I was speaking to Mickey Casio GTR, and he said that pork chop Diego Hayes is the newest strain in Denmark. It's a cross of Jimmy and Tommy by K. Dangle Hayes. Decent smoke, Mike?
I'm sure it is. Anything crossed with a Hayes is good. Hayes is an OG original strain that's widely used to cross with other new strains that come along. Because
Where the fuck do they get these names for these strains from?
They
Pork
just
chop.
make them up. They pull them out of their ass.
Well, first of all, you didn't read it right because it's Dangle Hayes. Dangle, Kent Dangle Hayes, pork chop.
Daigle Hayes.
Dangle, like I'm dangling, dangle.
It's probably legal over there where you're at, right, Mikey?
It's totally legal where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah, it's legal here in New York City and Philly too. I mean, you can't go around the block without smelling somebody smoking it. Like they'll literally smoke it like right in front of the cops, and the cops won't even do anything.
I consult with people with 20-acre size plots. And
How much is your consulting fee?
I don't discuss finances.
There you go.
Well, they got to give you something. You don't do it for free. Do they give you a little package to go home with? Do they give you a little baggie?
No,
Something?
no, because I don't do that anymore.
Oh.
For years now. No, I'm always compensated. I'm always made happy. For sure.
Patel Philippe, $5. Here we go. Patel Philippe. Neo is untouchable. The whole ship will go down before Neo goes down.
Well, I didn't have a chat with your morning guy, so who knows what the fuck was he thinking, Archie?
Mm-hmm. And we got Whiskey Reaper, member for 2 months. Free my dang Trump, Archie.
Come on, Archie, read this properly.
Free my dwang Trump, Archie.
Oh, Curly, can you... Dwayne, what the fuck is going... Come on, Curly, show him how it's done, Curly.
What you want to say here, Archie, is Whiskey Reaper, I see you. Free my dog, Trump, Archie. Shout outs to all goddamn whiskey drinkers.
There you go.
You
Now you're
Whiskey
talking.
Reaper.
I see you, Whiskey Reaper. I see you.
There we go. He's good to have him on the community, isn't it? He's a great member.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's a good guy. I like him. Patriotic, honest, straightforward, honest man, good man. I like him. I like him a lot.
Neo's up there with Thomas Burnett, I would say, as far as like community members.
Yes, sir. And we got another super chat here from Thomas Burnett, £5. Chris, which is the best 2000 chronograph out of these two? Hanhart 417 ES Flyback Reserve Panda 42 or Nevada Grenchman Chronograph Aviator Sea Diver?
I'd have to go with the German watch, probably the Hanhart for sure. I mean, it was good enough for McQueen. It's good enough for me.
It's reverse, not reserve either.
I I agree with Chris 100%. I am a huge fan of Handheld. They do some really nice product. They have
they do nice
really...
boxes. They do a nice box. They do a
Bang
nice
for the
box.
buck. A lot of bang for the buck, for sure.
Hey, yes,
let's
Arch?
bring. Yes.
Oh wait, we got a super chat.
I was going to bring that one up on the screen there, Bear. A hand heart. Do you want me to bring that up on the screen there?
Yeah. For our friend Thomas Burnett, always.
Oh, you need that back up? Hold on, let me get it.
Sorry, I'll just get it.
Get it.
Get it up there. I just want to show
There
you.
you go.
I got to be totally honest with you. Hand heart's something that I never really. It's kind of a pseudo luxury brand, isn't it? Pseudo. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's
I don't think
affordable.
I don't think they claim to be luxury brand.
No, yeah. They've always remained in that kind of affordable segment.
They're proper tool watch, the proper tool chronographs. They maintain their original approach.
Like I said, if
Yeah,
the
this
wear,
is the one here. This is the reverse panda. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And that other watch there that he's talking about, the Nevada. Have you ever seen a Nevada?
I've never seen one.
No.
Let's have a look at
I
this.
actually considered buying
Ooh.
Nevada at one point.
You
I'm
did?
I'm into this kind of things. I have to
Nevada?
say
Oh shit! I didn't have it up on the screen. What's going on there? Did I have it up?
Uh-oh. We lost them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, you didn't have either one up on the screen, Arch. And now you don't even have yourself up on the screen.
I gotta say, with love in my heart, Archie has a real serious issue reading the super chats.
Here we go. We got the Nevada here. What the fuck is this thing? Do you honestly like that? Bear.
Yes, Archie.
Are you serious? You actually almost had one of these? You bought one of these?
Not that specific one, no.
Fuck.
Would you say Nevada Gritson is like what, along the lines of like Norquain or somebody like that, Bear?
In line with what?
Like Norquain, I think is how you pronounce it.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
And this is the hand heart. I think the hand heart wins every day. What do you think there?
So if you actually go to Nevada website, I can show you the one that I really like. It's their
We'll come back to that.
It's their Aviator Sea Diver. It's actually quite interesting watch. Nevada Gretchen Chronomaster Aviator Sea Diver. If you just go to their site, you will understand why I like it. I like their Chronomaster Sea Diver. I'm not a fan of the Depth Master. I'm not a fan of the Super Antarctic. I know what I like.
This is what you're talking about, Bear. Look at that.
Yeah, just I don't like that specific one on that bracelet. You have it down. Go down. Yeah, that's a good picture. I think it's attractive chronograph.
Yeah. Okay, Bear, let's come back to that in a minute. Garrett Hacker, $2. What will watch market be like in 25 years? Well, I got to tell you something. That's a really good question. We don't know.
It's cyclical. I mean, it goes up, down, just like the stock market. You know, you never know.
Look at what happened to pocket watches. Society's become a lot less formal.
But I think a lot more of the younger generation are starting to get into, like, your hipsters and stuff like that are starting to get into vintage pieces too, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would think the more time that goes by, the more appreciation there's going to be for handcrafted things as they slowly dwindle away.
Nobody here is qualified to even imagine what's going to be after 25 years.
Yeah. Will you be alive then, Bear? Hopefully.
No.
Yes,
you and I? No, not you and I. Come on, man.
75,
with the way
75 for Archie.
Yeah, not a chance.
75?
Not a chance.
I want to be
Like to make a bet, Archie? Should we make a bet?
How's it going, fellas?
Hey,
Hey,
how's
Doc.
it going?
Doc, will Archie be alive at 75?
If he follows and takes some of my advice, he should be.
If
Yeah,
he
like
continues the way he continues.
sneaking chocolates every now and then, here and there, stress eating.
Actually, he's
frogs.
substituting the sweets for the chocolate, and that's a good thing. So if he keeps
What?
that sort of thing,
Doc.
what? He's eating the gummy bears now instead of the chocolate. Chocolate
have
has
less-
a lot of fat in it.
We got Machine Gun Chris just joining
Sorry,
us here.
I think it's the internet where I'm at.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, holy shit! Look at this. We got a
Well, that
super.
was
Let me just read this here. Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, now that Bucherer has been bought out, what's your plans to make Jake the puppy this week? Meet Jake the puppy this weekend. Vietnamese restaurant, or are you going for? I want to catch up with him. I want to say hello.
Take him for crispy chicken, Archie, and in the fall. Take him for crispy chicken in the fall, man, and let him have a can of Coke.
You're gonna have
Please,
to take
Archie.
him under your wing. He's been beat up, Archie. He's been hazed a little hard.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take him out.
We love
And we got a
Jake. We love Jake.
Look at this super chat. My God, $80, Bear. JL, $80. Hope your son feels better, Paul. Family first.
Beautiful
Absolutely.
sentiment, JL. Good for you, man. That's
Very nice.
That's a beauty. Can we play something from Mookie for our friend JL
Sure.
from the Mookie?
I got to tell you something. I actually went out and got some stuff for my son last night there. I went to the store and I got some good stuff here. But let me show you. Do you want me to show you, Bear, or not?
Of course.
You want me to show
What's
you?
wrong with him? What's he have?
He's had some mental health issues, okay?
Gotcha.
So I went to the store and I said, right, let's have a look here. So firstly, I got him some toothbrushes. And I said to him, hey, you haven't got a good razor. Let's get a decent razor for you. So I got him a good razor. And not only did I get him a good razor, Bear, I got him 10-pack of blades. You know how expensive these blades are, Bear?
More expensive than the razor.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
I got him that because I thought, you know what? And the Gillette, that's a fantastic razor to have there.
Those are the
I'm
ones
just
that
I'm,
look like five blades.
I'm just watching how this content affects our viewership, Archie. That's what I'm doing.
I got him two toothpaste, one baking soda and one smoker's toothpaste because he smokes a bit. I also got him.
Guess you can mix them together.
I got him, right? I got him some shaving cream, Gillette shaving cream, because he wants sensitive. I got him. I thought, fuck it, let's get him an aftershave, a fragrance. Davidoff Champion. How's that, Bear? Davidoff Champion.
Okay.
That's 90 mils. That's a nice, good. Nothing wrong with Davidoff. That's a great brand, you know. And I also got. I got some deodorants for him. Hugo Boss. And just a cheapie. Deodorants. And there we go, Bear. And
I came on to
also
talk
got
about the Gretchen, by the way.
And I also got him some.
Gretchen who?
I also got him some of these just for safety there as well.
Because he gets lucky.
Yeah, I thought I'll put those in the cabinet.
Who is Gretchen, Doc?
The chronograph. The chronograph
Oh.
you had up. One of the super
Yes,
chats
yes.
was a choice between one and the other, and that lured me on, and I'm still in the echo chamber of the morgue.
They both have a very vintage appeal. They both have a very vintage appeal.
Yes,
Oh, and I also-
actually,
I got him some
Keep going.
floss as well. Floss.
yeah, you got to have floss.
Very nice. Very nice.
The Gretchen
not in the,
actually, I think, is nearly a 1-to-1 reissue
You're not in the hand art camp?
Of?
of the original Gretchen from the '60s.
Oh, I see. I'm not very knowledgeable on that. That's why I'm only familiar with the modern Nevada Gretchen, right? And I
Yeah.
like that watch. I think it's beautifully done. Somebody asked, I think it was Eric L. How do we feel between a studio underdog and the Gretchen, Nevada Gretchen? I prefer studio underdog. I think they're more unique. They're more pretty. They're more beautiful. But they're all beautiful watches, and I'm glad that Thomas Burnett brought it up. It's interesting. It's two interesting brands when it comes to entry level tool chronographs.
Well, in terms of an entry level, the Gretchen it's almost an exact reissue, if it's not an exact reissue, from the 60s, the late 60s model. And on top of that, you can actually get one that looks tropical. That is, I know a lot of people don't like the faux patina, but they have one that's a dark brown dial. Basically looks
Yes.
like it's a patinaed out
So-
dial, and it is pretty cool.
Yes. Very cool. You have a super chat from OG Robert Padilla for OG.
Robert
Doc.
Padilla, shout out to the great Doc. Robert Padilla, $2. Shout out to the great Doc. There we
Wow,
go.
is that me?
That's you, Doc.
Wow, thank you, Robert. Appreciate it.
And we got Garrett Hacker, $2. Hey Bear, how come you never show your Bear shows his face? He just sometimes
No. That's a new policy. For me to show the face for the show, to go to the show, it's $100. I did say that. $100 super chat, and I put a nice I fix my hair. I put nice shirt on.
The
And
Lacoste shirt?
yeah, of course, one of them, and I showcase interesting watch. But I frankly don't want to do that for free, Garrett. So it depends on the mood. $50 would do it sometimes. $100 would do it sometimes. Just
And I have to
no
say,
for free.
at least in my case, Mr. Hacker, the first time I showed my face on air was when I was in Vegas with ArchieLuxury. A lot of people made a lot of payments to keep me ever from doing it again. So sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for, Mr. Hacker.
I've got a face for radio, as they say, so I know.
I like that getup you had on, Doc. That was a real John Wayne type rebel look, outlaw look. You had the outlaw look, Doc.
I was a bit of an outlaw.
And we got another super chat from Thomas Burdett, £5. The Apple Watch got some people into watches. Moonswatch also got people into watches. Brands will revive interest with gimmicks over 25 years.
That's a very interesting observation.
Yeah, and it's a good point that most of the watch community, they're not luxury watch community like us.
No, but I mean, I have to also add to these fashion watches, even though they're very hated by us watch geeks, they also develop being used to wearing a watch. And some of those people start showing interest further in the quality watches. So Apple Watch, Apple Watch, exactly, Mikey. Apple Watch, Moonswatch, Fashion Watch, they have their role to play in bringing to us, to our cult of living dead, more people.
The Apple Watch does have a lot of practical uses for business as well, I have to say. Like I was with another salesman, his name is Yuri, the other day, and he said he does own a couple of Rolexes, but he doesn't go to the doctor's offices wearing the Rolexes, so he mainly wears the Apple Watch. He, of course, doesn't want to go around New York City, flashing a Rolex around all the time, but he does wear a Rolex, but he wears Apple Watch while he's working.
You know what I wish? I wish Rolex gave a shit about selling their watches, because, they're pulling ADs right and left. They pulled the local AD in my town. I don't think there's an AD north of San Francisco in California.
There's a good phrase Joseph D has. They're gateway watches.
Yes.
That's a good phrase.
Gateway, stepping stone. Yeah, same deal.
Which one do you like better, Curly? Stepping stone or gateway?
I'd have to say gateway watches.
Yeah, it's probably a better term.
I'm gonna stick with Mikey. I like when he said stepping stone. I think I'm gonna say that's my favorite.
Well, Mikey
expression,
knows
stepping.
how it feels to be a stepping stone. That's for sure.
Well,
All right, Mikey.
Sure. Yeah. But
Mikey, are you like laying in your bed like way far away from your mic? You sound funny.
No, maybe my mic is not next to my mouth or something. Is that better?
There you
Hey,
go.
I just had a text came in. Someone just texted me to say, Bucherer also owns Torno. So that means Rolex is also buying Torno.
Correct.
That's kind of big.
Well, of course it's big, but Bucherer is the biggest, so it's by far biggest.
Well, I didn't
Whatever
know.
happened to that Rolex
And
reseller
why
program?
the fuck are we calling it Bucherer? When did it become Bucherer? Jesus Christ.
It's Bucherer.
Bucherer, yeah.
Tell me
It's,
this: what
Ademar Piglet.
whatever
Super chat
happened to
from
that
Marty,
reseller?
$5.
Marty, $5. They should not be called a watch. They're a smart device. You're talking about the
iPhone, iPhone watch. I agree with Marty, but we're talking rather about the device that gets people used to wearing a wrist thing.
Wrist worn item.
Hey,
and
Archie,
looking at it.
You see who that is right there that just super chatted you, Marty? The guy
Marty, no, who's that?
The guy who Lux says never super chats. You see Marty super chats.
Thank
He's
you.
also been a member for like 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
He does super. I mean, he doesn't super chat red super chats, but every single day he super chats a little something. Marty does.
That's
well, maybe
greatly.
he just doesn't super chat when Luxy is around. Well, how about that?
You know what, Barrett? That could be. You know that there might have something to do with that.
A lot of people don't want to super chat when Lux is around. I would never super chat when Lux is around.
He does okay. I mean, you know what I noticed, Archie? When the show goes more than an hour and a half, like say the show goes 3 hours, 4 hours, like Narc, Angelic jump on, and other people jump on, you seem to do pretty good.
Yeah. But see, I'm not like Archie. I do hold a grudge until I die.
Why is that? Tell me that. Why is that so? Please tell me. Why? Why?
Some people you just don't do
It's
wrong.
called personality. That's personality, man.
Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe. Here we go, guys. Patel Philippe, $5. Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, go back up the list and pull up the first of the night. Now that you've had Torno revelation about Bucherer.
I could do that. Hold on a second. I'll do that.
I was honestly thinking about that.
And
Archie,
obviously, he's the show sponsor. There
today. He goes, Archie, I reached out to Torno today asking to purchase a Carl Bucherer, but they told me it's a 10-year wait list, but were kind enough to take down my interest in women's diamond bracelets.
You get it now, Archie?
I get it. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Tanzil, the legend, man. Tanzil is the legend.
Curly, what are you talking about? I never super chat. Well, according to Lux, you never do, Marty. You're not a supporter, remember? I mean, Narc lit you up and down for that comment. That was funny.
Interesting. Hey, Tropper is here. Tropper is here. Nice
Hardest
to see you,
working man in the Archieverse. Hardest working American in the Archieverse. I'll put it that way.
I love Tropper. He's a good man. He's a real man. He's a true man. He's a character man. Good character man.
Very.
If we have a little lull, I'd like to catch up. I'd like to catch up our friend Bear here on what happens on the morning show. I got some
please.
We got Wolven joining us. Wolven's just 1 minute. Wolven's just joining us. Hello, Wolven. How are you?
How are you, Archie? Good to see you. Good.
Josh, what do you think of the news? Bucherer is being bought by Rolex. Tell me, how does it affect?
What's a Bucherer?
Jesus
Christ.
Bucherer.
What's a Bucherer?
It makes me excited for the new markets. I mean, obviously, Rolex is buying up companies. It means that things are looking good for them. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know with this market. We'll see. But I'm assuming they're expanding. I don't know what they're going to do, but
We have reached.
It's a pretty big move, bold move.
I have reached out to Rolex marketing department and expressed the interest for them to acquire ArchieLuxury Livestream as their official YouTube channel. We will see if that goes through, but we would love to join the Rolex company, and this would become ArchieLuxury Livestream powered by Rolex.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly.
Next to Bucherer. Super chat from Tiktology. Oh, sorry.
Patel Philippe, $10. Archie, why you eat your food and also finish off Jake the puppy's food in typical Archie fashion? What sort of life advice will you give an up-and-coming puppy? I'd tell him, slow down on the collecting, one Rolex and an Omega, and then put the rest into the mortgage. And don't worry about Beamers. Don't worry about Beamers.
Is that right?
And
will you eat everything he can finish?
Of course, Bear. Of course.
Will you allow him to have his own can of pop?
Possibly.
Give it a try. He deserves it. He's a good guy. What specifically are you guys going to order?
Wontons, fried wontons, spring rolls, and foo. Crispy skin chicken. Fuck it. Crispy skin chicken.
Yes, Archie.
Hey, Archie, I remember also Nelson Oliveira reminded you, Bear Clooney's Canadian brother, reminded you that he super chatted you $100 to take plastic out to eat. Maybe you should take them both out to eat.
I'm going to go and see Plastic soon. I'm going to have to do that. Promise.
I see.
Tiktology, $5. Well, it was paid to do it. I've got to do it. Tiktology, $5. Thoughts on the Zenith Defy white ceramic? And Arch, don't say it'll break because that rarely happens. I actually did a review. I released a review yesterday on the Paul Pruder channel on another Defy.
But answer his super chat, Archie, for fuck's sake.
A ceramic one, I hope.
It's not my cup of tea, but it is a nice watch. I don't particularly like them.
I do like them. The only thing is, I think they do have a little bit of the rotor wobble.
Hey, Archie, you want me to get you a clip? There was actually a new guy that showed up on JJ's channel. He actually unveiled one on his channel. You want me to find that
white
clip?
Zenith. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Hang on.
That was,
can we move Wolven up from the bottom? He can maybe take my spot.
He should be next to Archie, above Archie, next to Archie, where I am. Archie?
I tell you what, it's a heavy-hitting watch. There we go. I'm fixing it up now.
You heard what I said, though, right, Bear?
There we go. That's Wolven's got his right place. Thank you.
It looks like a Bubba Watson from a distance, doesn't it? You know, a Bubba Watson.
Well, yeah, it gives you that Bubba Watson feel. Yeah, it gives you that, right?
I think it looks like a white ceramic perpetual from a distance, to be honest.
Yeah. It's a cool looking watch.
Have you sold many of these, Josh?
No,
have you sold many?
No, we don't get a
They're
lot
toxic.
of
Zenith is toxic.
Are they toxic? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go as far as saying that. I think they're nice. We just haven't had this particular configuration. Last time we had, I think we got in a blue one. Then we had Christian the Defy. Which one did we have before? The titanium or stainless or something? Yeah, stainless. I mean, we've had a couple here and there. We don't really do a lot of Zenith, to be honest. Doesn't seem like
they come in a white dial.
I don't know. I'm not too deep into that Zenith world, to be honest. I'm a little ashamed.
I'm not a fan of a Defy, but if it was an albino, it might be interesting.
That would be interesting. But it seems like a lot of people who buy these keep them because they're, you pay. I think the person who traded in theirs was like, what, 10,000? And I mean, they trade for a little bit under retail, so it just doesn't make sense to get rid of it.
He actually traded his stainless steel in because he bought the rose gold version that comes on strap, and then he had them purchase separately the rose gold bracelet.
Oh, okay. So apparently the one we had before, he had bought it, and the only reason he got rid of it is because he got the rose gold option. And I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I don't mind this. Actually, I think if you want a white ceramic, this is
Is
actually
it somebody killing Marcelo's bird? Just asking for a friend.
I gotta say, what do I think of this watch? I actually like it. I think if you want something bang per buck for a white ceramic, you can't go wrong with this. You got to buy it on the secondary market. Patek Philippe, $5. Wolven, if you were curating a Patek Philippe annual calendar to Archie, which one would you say is so him?
No, that's not good. That's not good. So him. It's so him. So him.
You know, I don't know what kind of stuff you like. I don't know. My favorite one, Archie, I don't know if you would pull it off, or if you, or not that you couldn't, but I don't know if it'd be something you're interested in. But I gotta say, my favorite annual calendar right now that has got me wanting to sell everything and buy it is the 5905R with the new blue dial and blue strap. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that is fucking beautiful. Actually, that is a fucking beautiful watch.
Archie, don't you
I'll
think
just
it's a
bring
little
it
bit
up.
too expensive, Archie? It's a little bit too expensive.
Oh, it is. Yes, you're right, Bear. Sorry. Apologies.
forget
You
to
Bear's
say that.
right. Yeah.
Don't forget
Well,
it's
somebody
too
out there
expensive.
with an 80 relationship, get this for Archie. Let's make it happen for him.
Oh, it's so. I don't think I could afford that even, but it is beautiful. You know, the Aussie dollar at the moment is 64 to the US, 64 cents.
So then let's get some super chats in US dollars. How about that?
It's just
So,
shocking.
That will help.
So Arch, this guy Blake happened to jump on JJ's channel. He was a former AD.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And quite an interesting guy. Never been on the channels before. He's a fan of yours, fan of JJ's. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a guy like this on. He's got a quite interesting collection, like 85 watches, and he was unveiling.
Whoa, 85 watches.
Yeah, here's that Zenith ceramic up close and personal. He had some nice watches. I mean, Cartiers, quite interesting, diverse. You know, not just Rolex.
The Zenith.
Ah, another guy who enjoys
Nice.
Oh, fuck me. Somebody actually has
that's
this.
nice.
Ari, you see this? We got Zeniths on the screen.
I just want to talk.
And Archie, this guy bought this on the secondhand market. Some of the prices that he buys all his watches on secondhand market, so he's a frugal shopper.
Yeah,
I like those defies, and I've been getting abused in the community for it.
Have you guys ever
noticed when there's actual Zeniths on the stream, Ari is not to be found? Have you guys ever noticed that?
Yeah, but
He
the white
disappeared.
ceramic that would match his laundry room.
That's
doors, like, perfectly.
This is
Now,
one of
that's
my,
a cool watch. That is a
one
cool
of my
watch.
favorite Zeniths. I like this one a lot.
So
what,
do I.
what is it? A 42 mil or something like that?
It's a 41.
It has a wear.
even
It
better.
wears a little smaller than 41. I think.
I have about a 7-inch wrist, just like shy of a 7, and it wears
Oh,
very
good. So
beautifully.
that's a good for me
That's
to see.
nice.
Oh yeah, it fits
Oh,
perfect.
wow.
It looks
That's
great.
sick.
Yeah. Hey, we got
This-
Wolven
yeah,
in the
this thing
house.
is
Welcome. We
nasty.
got Josh. What's going on, Josh? Cool summer watch. He says. Thank you.
There's the case back. Super
that's
nasty.
Oh,
sick.
nice.
Oh,
Super.
Jesus. Yeah.
I like that. You know,
It's
I
got
saw.
It is nice.
Someone was doing a
Nice
watch
big super
review,
chat from
had
Mike
awesome watches,
Connor,
and they had that,
$20.
the blue ceramic.
Here we go. We got a super chat in. Mike Hammer, $20. IWC Ingenua or Gerard Perregay Loreto. I've always liked both.
Don't get nasty. Don't get nasty.
And
now.
I find them
I'm giving you
similar.
heads up.
Which is higher quality? You'd have to go for the Ingenua 3227. That's when they had the in-house. That's the one that I had. The big, chunky monkey.
Hey, guess what, Arch? This guy had one of those on last night.
Wow.
The IWC, the original
Great.
movement one.
Great watch, that. Great watch.
Actually, the new IWC is he's asking probably for the new IWC Engineer or GP Laureato. They're both beautiful watches, obviously both with the integrated bracelets, which are trending big time at the moment. I think IWC Engineer is favored by more people, even though price is too high. Movement is rudimentary, and the watch as a watch is just artificially creating the shortage. GP Laureato is the one I favor between those two. It has a great history, a beautifully finished movement, nice dials. They have options in the sizes, and a beautiful bracelet. So I would favor GP Laureato.
I'm disappointed, Bear. I'm disappointed. I think, to be honest with you, Bear, I really would prefer the IWC.
Guess who agrees with me? Tim Masso.
Tim Masso. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So we don't all have same opinion. That's the way it goes. It's okay, man. I did love your original IWC, but let's be honest, that was just ETA.
My one?
Yeah.
No, it had the in-house.
The GP's more stylish anyway.
I agree on that as well.
It's more Genta-esque.
But I found
I
found
like
it.
the Aston Martin.
I
BP.
found it quite interesting. This guy, they asked him about durability and aren't you afraid of having a ceramic watch? And I found it
Curly,
pretty
can I
interesting.
say the morning drama? I don't fucking care about this guy showing watches.
Oh, you don't want to do watch talk? I didn't know you wanted to. Okay.
No, I want to do watch talk, but this guy bores me, man. He looks
got
boring. He looks kind of like Ari. All he wants to do is talk about watches.
But I must
That's
say,
exactly what he did. He was talking about watches for sure. I mean,
Curly's
Tom
become quite
Magnum-
a watch aficionado. Wouldn't you say that, Bear?
Tom Magnum figured me out. He says Bear went yesterday for colonoscopy and found out that he enjoys ass probing. So he now swings Marky's way. Wife is not happy. The wife is not happy because Bear is enjoying probing. Ass probing, boys. Ass probing. Okay, Archie, did you know that? Did you know that? Yes,
No.
I enjoy ass probing. So there you go, boy. There you go. Tommy, baby, Tommy Magnum. What a name. Tom and then Magnum. What an imagination. What a fucking cool guy. Amazing story. Amazing story. Run the show, big boy.
Run the show. Yes, indeed. There. It's here we go. I got to tell you, we've got some great support there. Josh, tell me this.
Oh my
How does
God,
it make you feel?
Look at the monkey boy. Holy shit.
Oh, you want to play this, Curly? Play this, Curly.
well,
Play
if you could continue with Josh. He's on. This is just little filler stuff because
Filler stuff.
it's
When
just
you-
a different way of it's different way when you got a grudge. There's different ways of carrying it out, and I enjoy getting people to eat each other. So whether you knew it or not, Archie, I enjoy when you get trolled more than when Bear gets trolled when the Bear's not there. It's more fun when you're there, and all you guys start turning on each other. I find that amusing. So this is kind of what we were doing here, which I find amusing. I don't know if it's right or wrong.
Let's
but
see. I want to see.
Well, let me just to set this up here. I started a dungeon on a whim at about 2 a.m. because that's when the Aussie boomers like to roam around and start trouble. So
Right.
it was quite interesting to see all the Aussies turn on a fellow Aussie, which was Jake Jake the Yuppie. But it seemed that Lux enjoyed jumping in on that for some reason. But Lux is the most smartest fucking man in the whole Archieverse.
You know when I saw JoJo on the stream?
So right now we're Rebel. Right now the dungeon is Rebel streaming Archie right now. So, and Lux had like 30 people starting the show without Archie. Hey, guess what?
What?
Guess what happened today?
What happened to them?
Jojo had a new character. He's doing characters again. He decided to do a new character today.
So who's his new character?
Mama Jake.
Oh,
You see, I pointed out to fucking Jojo. He's fucking boring. Nobody wants to hear about walking around in his neighborhood and fucking what he has for lunch and his analysis on everything that's going on. It's fucking boring. We need the characters. We need we need Cream White. We need characters again.
Oh, Cream White.
And he decided to debut one out of nowhere. Bear, just out of nowhere, he just came on.
Interesting.
Mama Jane.
It's quite funny.
So he acts like his mother.
Jake, he says that Jake is just fucking. He's just lashing out and trying to do therapy on our streams. He's actually living at home. He has no wife, and that his wife that's in the chat is a troll account.
Well, Jake says he's on strike.
I don't blame you. Hey, Jake, you know, there was another nice young Aussie guy that used to come on the streams all the time until these guys abused the shit out of him. His name was Strider. He's no longer to be found anymore.
I love Strider.
Look who just showed up. Oh, yippee.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Arch. We need your help, Arch.
How are you? What's gone wrong?
Can you link the dungeon show to this show so I can end the dungeon? You see, Bear, right now, I left the other stream with JoJo, and I don't know who the fuck was on there. See, JoJo, he stayed the whole time telling us the whole, you know, why he doesn't come on the Archie show and how things are. So I just left there. I came here to tell Archie to link the show, but actually, I wanted to see what a reunion would look like.
It's a sad day when fucking JoJo is boring.
There you go.
Of course.
Hey, but Bear, this wasn't so boring. It was actually quite entertaining. Right. Hey, Arch, you don't have to blow smoke up my ass. I only made $10 tonight, Arch. It wasn't a good night.
Hey, Curly, it's not about how much money you make. It's how much effort you put in there.
All right, let me ask you something, Arch. Would you be willing to jump on the dungeon for 2 seconds, even though Sweet JoJo's on the dungeon?
Ooh, Sweet JoJo.
That's too much, right? Too much.
Yeah, a bit too toxic.
He finally came up with a new character tonight.
Yes. What's that?
Mama Jake.
Mama Jake. How is he? How is he going?
It was pretty funny. Look at him. It's like Laverne and Shirley split up. It's like Thelma and Louise. You know, how is he?
How is he doing?
He was pretty funny.
How's
Mama
he
Jake
going?
was very funny.
Is he okay?
You know what? He misses you, Archie. How could he not miss you? You know, he's not drinking. He misses you. And he's playing this game where he doesn't want to come on the main show because
he's not drinking. That's
very
fucking hard to
upset that
believe.
he didn't get a lunch. Yeah, I just made that up. Dropped his demands. He doesn't want the GIMP mask anymore, and he doesn't want 2 lunches. He only wants 1 lunch. Pretty soon, by next week, he's gonna be saying that he's gonna take you out to lunch. So
Hey, that's okay. I'm just going into the module now. Okay, I'll be there. Do you want me to jump on there?
The module. What the fuck is a module?
Do you want me to jump on there, Lux, or not?
Module.
Is that
Module.
Look, hey, look.
Are you gonna be taking off, flying to the moon?
Bear, look at him. He's asking me.
What the fuck is that?
Listen to him, Bear. Listen to him. He's trying to pull a fucking. He's trying to put me in Bear Clooney shoes. What do you want me to do, Curly? You want me to go over there?
Be there. Do you want me to jump on there? Do you want me to jump on there, Lux, or not?
It's up to you. It's entirely up to you.
I think it would be wonderful.
Yeah, so when Bear's
want
not
me to?
around,
It's up to you.
why don't I
What
ask
do you
No,
want?
Archie. It's up to you. It's always up to you.
Everyone's saying it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you, Arch. It's always up to you, Arch.
I'll just go on
to you, big boy.
So we had Madman sponsored the show. JL sponsored the show. There was some nice Aussie love. I started an Aussie show. I started it very late my time. I actually had no intention to start.
Hey, Josh is looking good.
I was
Look
bored.
at
I
Josh.
figured I'd go a couple hours.
That's okay.
Look at
Josh.
Josh.
I'll go on there. I'll go and say hello, then I'll come over here, okay?
Okay, Archie. Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna go say hello. I'm gonna go say hello.
Yeah, I'll come over soon, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
And you can stream it from here. You can stream that thing over from on here. How does that sound?
Enter the module, Pontiff. Fuck me, Dad.
Now here he is. Lux is alone again. He doesn't even have Archie on his own fucking morning show.
Head over to the
Hey, we have a super chat from ASB8810. Good old British
ASB
pounds.
88, 10 pounds. Paul, how much do you love your Explorer? I bet if a punter upgraded it to a Pepsi Jubilee for you, you would never think about it again. It's cool to have the lesser watch, but it ain't full fat Coke, bud. Yeah, I agree. I think the Pepsi is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. But
what do you mean Coke? I'm confused.
well, he's talking
It ain't
about
full
it's
fat
not no
Coke.
sugar Coke. It's not no sugar. It's not full. It's want the full sugar Coke. You want the proper Coke, the Mexican Coke. You know, the Mexican Coke.
Oh yeah, Mexican Coke is good.
Full.
Archie,
Actually,
look at Josh. Josh has a cam on. Maybe he wants to show us something. Archie, maybe
Yes,
he wants to
yes,
show us
full screen.
Josh.
Want to show us
Josh.
some inventory?
Inventory time, Josh.
Inventory
All
time.
right. One
What's
of
on
the
the
guys.
wrist to begin? What's on the wrist?
We still got the 5980R.
Holy shit! Look at that.
Hold on, let me take it off the
Heavy
wrist.
hit.
No, don't take it off. Show us on the wrist. It's better on the wrist. I swear to God, it's better on the wrist. Put it on the wrist and show it on. That looks fantastic.
So I got an 8-inch wrist. So for anybody who's got a big old wrist like me, that's a 5980R. It looks decent.
Archie, do you want to show Josh how you do wristwatch check? Show him, Archie. Like, you know, when you do your retarded imbecilic wristwatch check with that's how Archie does. Exactly, Josh.
Yes,
you know it. Please don't do like that, Josh. Please don't do like that.
Don't be like, what? What's that?
Nothing. I like to say that looks fantastic on you. What else is going on?
I don't know. I think Caleb went to go get some inventory to show you guys. We'll see what he pulls out here in a few minutes.
Nice. We love to see watches. We always love to see watches. That's what we enjoy, especially live, like when we actually see them live. Archie, what do you want to see? Tell Josh what you want to see.
Hey, anything good? Is this your house or this is your office here? This looks
This
beautiful.
is the office. This is the showroom here.
Hey Josh,
Wow.
why don't you tell Archie
Amazing.
what happened? You remember Archie when Josh had those Pateks that were trading in out for one Patek 3 for 1?
Yes.
Remember that?
How many of those have gone? How many of those have you saw? What's
It was
happened
quite
there?
interesting video he did. Tell him what happened.
Tell him what happened with the trade.
Yeah, your video. The guy, you were supposed to acquire a watch for that guy for those trades, and it fucking kind of went south.
Yeah,
so you guys saved it.
Yeah, so we had a really good client who's done a lot of deals with us reach out, and he is one of those guys that has worked for an 80 relationship for a long time, and so he's bought a lot of Pateks throughout the years. But a couple of the Patek relationships, he was really upset because the one he had built a relationship actually ended up retiring and closing down the AD. So he never got his Nautilus that he really wanted. So he reached out.
Is this what the heck is your partner doing, for fuck's sake? He's killing Marcelo's bird or what?
I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
What does it sound? Shit, man, that's
we
loud.
just told him to be quiet in the background. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
Anyways, we ended up. He ended up reaching out for a 5991A, so stainless steel blue dial, the new one with the new clasp and everything. And so the goal was that he wanted a brand new one. We know this client just from all the deals we've done with him over the years, and whenever he sends us a watch, I could almost call it a brand new watch. I mean, I know they're not brand new because I know he wears them, but he wears them. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. He wears them so carefully to where when I get them in, they look better than some of the brand new watches I've gotten in.
You know what you can do? You can always just polish that 150,000 Patek and tell client it's new. You can do that, Josh.
That's not how we do it. So we're very
I'm joking. I'm using your clickbait.
Appreciate that.
It was a good video. It was a good video, Josh. Continue, please.
Thank you. Yeah. So, anyways, we know this guy's super meticulous. So anything sub that, like anything not being brand new, is just not going to work for this guy. So we reached out to, finding this watch. We found this fresh one. He's also, he wants a really good price. So we find one. Apparently it's too good to be true because, we get the watch quoted to us and, it ended up lining up with what we could do to make the deal work. We get it in and it looks like it's been worn for 2 weeks. I mean, the watch is just scratched all over the bezel. There's scratches on the inside of the bracelet. And, the part that makes this the most frustrating about all this is that we had reached actually, so, in the dealer, etiquette, you get references on these dealers before you get something sent in. So, you know, without trying to waste my client's time, we put out some references with some dealers. Unfortunately, I didn't really know any of them, but since he had like 10 dealers, you know, say they had done business with him, we were like, okay, let's order in the watch. You know, we're not paying for it, so worst case scenario, we send the watch back. And so we get this watch in, and it's just beat to crap. I mean, the guy misrepresented the watch hardcore. And in the process, he had asked if he could buy that 5164R that we got in on trade from our client. And so we had bought that from the client on trade, and we sent it to him. And at this point, you know, my only fear, I didn't think that the client was going to back out of the deal, but worst case scenario, let's say the client's annoyed and he wants the deal back. I have to now buy him a brand new Patek to, you know, to make right with that 5164. So what we ended up doing is we found him another one. The client is obviously, he's worked with us many times. He, you know, he trusts us, so he gave us a little more time to find him another one. And, you know, we ended up finding him a brand new piece that's coming from, I guess, from a source that has the ability to put even his names on the name on the paper. So as of today, I think it's a couple of days old. And so we should be getting that watch here in the next, I think we're getting it in Monday or Tuesday.
Fantastic.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff we go through as dealers. You know, at least for me, you know, my name is everything. So I got to make sure that the client's going to get what they paid for. And that's what we're going to deliver. We're not going to deliver anything less than that.
Fantastic news. That's great.
Do you have any 5990s in stock?
I do not have I have no 5990s right now. I've got a couple potential that might be coming in, but I can definitely get one if anybody's interested.
My boss is actually looking for one.
Okay, yeah, I would love to. I'd love to. Oh. But I just saw who was talking. Is this you work for? You work
Luxury
for
Bazaar, yeah, formerly.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
You ever get vintage or classic, like say pre-ceramic Rolex as an example?
Check it out.
Oh, we're talking original Kermit.
Wow, Kermit. Okay,
no, original Kermit, boss.
Kermit. Yes, sir.
So
what does that go for now? And is it a full set?
So I'm going to explain a little bit about this one. This one's special. I know every dealer says that, so I'm going to be a little careful. But this one is unique because it's a random serial, bezel engraved, solid end link, maxi dial, obviously with a card. So these normally did not come with the card; they came with papers. And then it was really rare that they would have come with the random serial. The latest usually that we would see would be like an M serial, but this one actually is random serial. It's unpolished, and for this one, we're going to be asking. I believe we're working with the client right now. This one we're taking in on a consignment because of what it is. It's a local good client of mine. He wants a little bit, you know, it's a special watch to him, so he kind of wants all the money. But if there's any buyers, I think right now we're trying to settle between 20 and 25,000.
Wow, that's a special piece. That's a special piece.
Yeah, it's a collector's piece. It's a complete set down to the tags and everything.
I did not even know they come in a with a card. I have Kermit, but it's with that, you know, old paper from Rolex type of thing. I never seen one with the actual card.
So
you're saying the final year of production came with a card instead of papers?
Well, no, they were supposed to. Well, I guess, but what we've done and a little bit of the research we've found is that it wasn't a known thing. There's just some that have surfaced that way. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, when we first found it, we really, when he brought it in, we really checked it out to even see if it was an authentic watch, because we're like, you know, this is not something you see every single day like that. So we went through it. It is 100% authentic. Everything's been checked out. And we did some research, you know, from that day forward. And I mean, I think there's only really a handful of other ones that have been, I guess, talked about online, but there's not many.
Your train has arrived, Mikey. What do you think, Archie, about that Kermit?
It's amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. What an amazing piece.
Oh,
it is.
chocolate dial rose gold Daytona. Fuck!
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Condition amazing. Look at this.
Yeah,
It just glimmers in the light.
It's got the very fine outline
man,
subdial.
that's a beautiful
Point out the
watch.
subdials.
We were talking about this
That
yesterday.
matches the colors of your showroom. That watch, I'm talking Daytona, with the chocolate dial, looked amazing in your showroom. Can you put it and just kind of put it? We see there were flowers and all that colors. That is the watch to showcase with your showcase room. That you should take a picture, selfie with that. Look at the colors. No, I'm serious. Look at the colors in your showroom. That's that.
You can't appreciate it with the photographs there in the camera, but in person you will see that it's got very thin outlines of each subdial. Nice little gold outline.
I have that one, Doc.
So you know what it looks like. Yeah,
It's
very
fucking
nice.
amazing. And you know how many times I put it on my wrist?
You should put it on at
How
least
many?
once a month.
Once. When I bought it.
God.
Because they had to size it and take the stickers off. Once.
Can't you wear it once a month, Bear? Once a month?
He hasn't seen the light. Oh, fuck, that's gorgeous. That also matches your showroom.
It does. It does. Hey, it matches his other one he's got on. Look at that.
So whoever does your flowers, they do amazing job.
How much those flowers cost? Are they expensive?
They were expensive, but we originally found this lady who does flowers for my wife, and whenever we did our soft opening, we had her bring these in, and they were real, but they cost like $300 to $400 for the real ones. So then I told her I don't want to pay that over and over, so we had her do a fake bouquet for us. So these are fake behind us, but she did them. She did an incredible job. I think I ended up paying like $1,100, but it's huge. I mean, that thing's about 4 feet tall.
Wow. It doesn't look cheap. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
You really did a nice job with that place, man. No questions. Suit your watches. Your watches perfectly fit there.
Thank
you. Well, you were bringing some sub to something when I interrupted you. You also had some subs showing us something, Rolex something.
No,
Sea Dweller. Sea Dweller?
I still have this in my hand, so I'm going to show it.
That's a rose gold 40 millimeter Yacht Master. A great price point. Absolutely great watch. I highly recommend this piece.
Very beautiful piece. This one has a large strap on it, so if anybody has a large wrist, this will fit.
You know, Hoff loves that watch. JJ loves that watch. But then, you know, Hoff and JJ love it until it's time to buy it, because only thing they buy is the fucking hype pieces. Here's a 5212 weekly calendar, the same one that Tanzil has. Beautiful watch.
So this is the second one we sell this week. So
People love it. You know how cool it is? They actually kept the drawing of the dial and they used that handwritten approach on a dial. I think that's very unique.
I love that.
Oh, look at that, Aquanaut. And that's a real one, not like Diego's. This is actually the real one. This is a real Aquanaut. Wow, that's beautiful.
Amazing.
Man.
Look at that. Beautiful clasp on that.
Nice. Yes, some nice pieces, man.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Here's one of my favorites.
Vacheron Constantin overseas, the best blue dial in the business. JJ sold it, but I think he'll regret it. This is a gorgeous watch. It's a good price point now. It went down. I don't think it's going much further down. Whatever people say, I disagree. It has a Geneva seal movement and Geneva seal case. Comes with a rubber strap, comes with a leather strap, and a beautiful bracelet.
Check it out. So people who don't know, the back of the case, these little tabs right here, all you do is do that.
Quick release.
That's it.
That's my Grail watch right there, buddy.
Foden Colossus wants to know how much you're asking for that one.
We just got it yesterday. How much? 29.
Ooh.
I mean, guys.
That looks unworn. That looks unworn.
It's not unworn. It's worn. I'll be honest with you. The bezel and the high polish got touched up for retail, but it came from a good client of ours. He did take care of it, so it got a little buff on the dial.
Fair enough.
But this piece, I mean, honestly, for the prices right now on Vashon, you got to think about all the value you're getting. It's just, I think, it's so much value. I mean, if you
That
can
will look amazing on you, Archie. That watch will look
It's
amazing.
fantastic. That's a beautiful watch. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Honestly, that's the most beautiful blue dial I ever seen in person.
The Aussie dollar sucks at the moment. Ooh, look at this 59.05. Look at this 59.05. Look at that, Bear. That is absolute. Sorry, 52.05.
Is that what color is the dial? It's kind of difficult to say.
Blue.
Blue. Uh-huh.
And then this one, so they normally come with the deployant like this. That's what they normally come. I'm sorry, they normally come with the tang like this.
Yep, the tang. Yep, this one's got the deployant. That's expensive.
Oh yes, deployant. That is definitely a bonus. That's a big plus.
Beautiful.
That's a $4,500 option that we're not charging. So whoever buys this gets a $4,500 deployment.
Look how thin that Nautilus on his wrist is, Archie. When he puts it, like it looks so thin.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Ooh,
Oh,
look at this.
Archibald, there we go. This is a piece for you, Archie.
I actually
that's the
prefer
white
this
gold.
to the
That's the-
meteorite dial. I prefer this to the meteorite.
No,
Bear.
listen, this is white gold. White gold, Archie.
I know.
White
That's
gold.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it. It's
Sure?
white.
Ooh, girlfriend. Look at that. Look at the duo, the super duo. We have the Pepsi and we have the Superman. Fuck. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Amazing. Oh, look, there's a steel too, Archie. They did the trio, Archie. You see?
Trio.
The trio, Archie.
Pepsi's. Look at that. Amazing stuff.
Fuck yeah. That's a great picture, man. That's a great picture.
What else we got? Oh, here we go. We got a discontinued 5146.
451.46J. Look at that beautiful watch.
This one's an
Nice
R,
big.
but they do have a J.
Oh,
This
to R. Wow, it's better. I like the rose gold better.
This is
Beautiful.
brand new. So anybody interested? This is brand new, 39,000.
Ooh, look at that. It's gorgeous.
You have a good camera, Josh. This is a good camera. This time it's a very good picture. You're capturing things very nice.
Good. I'm glad.
Well done.
Let me see. Oh.
I love that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Two
One
stripes.
on the Oyster and one on the Jubilee, the sprites. Which one does Jojo, sweet Jojo have? He has Oyster or Jubilee?
I think he's got Jubilee.
You should get Oyster. It's better to me on that watch.
Man, that's a stunner. That's absolutely stunning. That there. Look at that.
Bear, you sold the Jubilee and kept the Oyster, right?
That is correct. That is correct. I sold the Jubilee.
Paul Newman. Look at the Paul Newman. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Ooh, you know what? That gold bezel with the black dial, the creamy sub dials, that is just fucking perfection.
So this is a 528 model with the new buckle. So.
Oh shit! Don't you scare the shit in me. Cringe moment. Yeah, look at that. That is Archie. Look at that.
Mm.
New buckle.
There's a lot of attention to detail with this gentleman. Notice how they're using our men's color pillows, Archie. Our men's color pillows.
Beautiful. Nice
a lot
accent.
of attention to detail. Yes.
Just like he's got one of those couches at the right. Looks like the same color.
Ooh, look at that, Archie. Look at that. Look at
Chronograph
that.
DC. Look at that. Overseas. Look at beautiful, isn't it?
Nice duo. Nice duo.
That's a great pair, isn't it? Wouldn't that be a great pair, Bear?
I think so.
Does the
I think
chronograph
so.
come with the trio of bracelets as well?
It does. Yeah, they both do.
Oh man.
Does it come with the orange strap?
That's the one we were watching on your website. You see how much nicer it looks in real life? You cannot do that picture. They cannot do justice because it needs to move exactly, Josh. Because
And
it breaks the light so beautifully.
This is a really hard to get Vacheron red strap, so it's about a year waitlist, I think, or I don't remember. I don't know. I mean, we hear a lot of BS, but it's a really hard to get. It's a really hard to get strap.
We have a membership super chat from MT Call, who's been member for 8 months. He's a bronze member,
Upvote
and
for
thank you for
Woven. Support the pontiff. Thank you. EMT Cow, member for 8 months. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that Sky Dweller two-tone black dial. Beautiful.
I see you with this, Archie. I really do.
It's beautiful. That is a gorgeous piece, that.
It's just
I miss my Sky Dweller bear. I really miss my Sky Dweller bear. You know, that was...
the two-tone Sky Dweller is a great price point.
It
Great
is.
price point. I think Marky has the two-tone with the white dial. But black dial is more suitable for the two-tone, in my opinion. Oh, look at this, Archibald.
I agree.
What do you think?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Royal Oak. Look at that. That's a 15,500?
15.5, yep.
Beautiful. Root beer. Look at that, Mikey.
JJ's looking. I got to be honest with you, Archie. Now looking at this, okay, I really think, personally, I like the Vacheron Overseas Blue Dial better than Royal Oak 15,500. And I know that JJ is going after it, and he thinks it's an upgrade. I don't agree. I don't see it.
I don't agree. I agree with you, Bear. I think he should have. I think he's just bored. He's got too much choices. He just gets bored.
Hey, look at that, Archie.
Ooh.
Look at that.
So this
Pilot
comes with round strap. Normally, this client's ordered this custom blue with contrast stitching strap from Paddock. So,
wow, look at that. Gorgeous, hey?
Guys, you can check out, Jimmy has just put the Wallwin link to their website in the chat if you want to check out their stock. And if you like anything, make sure you mention Archie. You get a 25% discount on every watch.
You're gonna run me out of business, Bear.
I'm joking. I will take care of all
the. So what do you call the punters? Is that what it is?
Punters, yes. Those are our punters. We love our punters.
We'll definitely take care of all the punters over here. We actually, Archie, I want to thank you. I've had some punters call, and
hey, fantastic.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, that's great news.
I'll show the viewers that watch that comes in. It's a special one. It's a meteorite baguette dial white gold day date.
Hey, Josh, do you have a 30-second to a 1-minute advert on Woven?
I believe so, but I'll get you one if not.
Yeah, send it to me because I want to start putting it into my videos. Okay.
Oh yeah, I would love to. There's one I can send you. It's
okay.
It's I think we shot it vertically for Instagram and stuff, but I'll make a horizontal one.
Okay, beautiful. And just send me the link on WhatsApp. That'll be best way. Look at that there, white dial GM. Look, that's gorgeous. That if you just want a really affordable watch, that's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I would love the meteorite, but if I were on a budget, this Ovaline dial that Tudor's done, I mean, this is a really, really nice combo.
And it's a big
that's watch. another watch that looks better when you see
person.
It alive.
Yeah, this watch is great in person.
They're hard to get.
Beautiful opalin dial. Beautiful opalin dial.
They're hard to get. They're hard to. Oh, look at this. No date or date, Bear. Pick your choice, Bear.
Both. Perfect pair. Both.
Perfect pair.
Most iconic watch of all times.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Beautiful selection there, Bear.
See, I would have said Speedy is the most iconic watch of all times, but then I might get into debate with the doc about stuff I don't want to talk about.
Archie, this one's different for you, Archie.
Oh, look at that! It's beautiful. That is amazing, Bang Bear. That's the Datejust blue. I said that is just gorgeous. That is a fucking gorgeous watch.
That's a great watch, Archie. That's a good value. You know that,
It is
right?
very good value. I mean, if you want a Rolex,
simple.
This is the one and done, right, Archie?
100% right. How could you go wrong with that?
And that configuration, you cannot. I mean, it's perfect. Fluted, Jubilee bracelet, blue, beautiful blue dial. Yeah. Listen, Josh, are they both fluted?
No. One is smooth and one is fluted, and one's got Romans. The smooth one's got Romans. Look at that.
But I want to notate. So for people who have never seen these side by side, this is a lighter blue than this one. So
yeah.
How much? About how much does the fluted go for? Ballpark.
This one right here, or sorry, the fluted.
The fluted.
About 13,000, 12,500.
That's a deal.
It depends on if you go with like a brand new one or a used one. I mean, you can get them for about 12,500, 12. I mean, I've seen some as low as 12, but it's hard to find them at that price.
Honestly, Doc, a great watch, great looking watch, and it's a classic Rolex.
This right now, this is a good value. It's a 216570. If you can find one from like 2017, you get these are such a good value. They're under 10,000 right now. So actually, you can find these for like $8,500 to $9,000.
Bargain Bear. I love the black. I know I got the polar, but the black is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Oh yes, nice configuration. Because it's a sporty Datejust with this oyster bracelet, looks fantastic. Fluted bezel, gorgeous dial, slate, whatever you call it, slate
That's
dial
the slate
with a
dial,
greenish. Right? Yeah, slate dial with like a greenish loom, for the numerals. I love Wimbledon. Is that rose gold or yellow gold?
This one is rose gold.
This is the best looking Datejust ever. That is the best looking Datejust ever. Please show again that rose gold Wimbledon. Guys, I'm telling you, I seen it in person. I wore this watch. This is amazing. I want this piece.
And the slate does have a greenish tint to it, doesn't it?
Yes, but because it reflects on the numerals that are green loom, so green color numerals. It's just a perfect watch with the rose gold. This is framed so beautifully. It has the warmth. Jubilee gives the glitz and shine, and I mean, you can't go wrong. Amazing stock.
They're beautiful.
Baller.
A little workout for you guys. These are platinum right here.
Ouch. Now we're talking.
Yeah. That's
We got the 216206 is a 41 millimeter. 2 years, only made for 2 years. Really rare dial configuration, and then a 2022 226 or 228 206.
Even General Saad would like that.
Oh, he loves those. What kind of bracelet does the one, the rare one, the one that was only 2 years? Can you show me the clasp and bracelet on that, please?
But they're both president bracelets,
Yeah, they're both president, but I'll show you. This has got the hidden clasp like you would expect. So
okay, so it's nothing different. All right.
It's just bigger, so the bracelet on these are bigger than the other ones, but that's something to notate.
Right.
Beautiful piece. For platinum, we have this on our website for $55,000, so that's a good value for somebody who's looking for a platinum day. You can do this for 55, or the market on secondary market on a platinum like this 2022. It's a really good watch, but something like this is going to set you back closer to 75 to 80,000.
Right.
Well,
so
a lot of that is the dial.
Yes.
And the reference.
Yes, Doc.
Your reference, but honestly, I really prefer the 41 millimeter size. I think for the president, it just looks really good. But that's a personal preference.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got
You're
the
a
bigger
bigger
wrist
guy
as well,
though.
so
You've got
yeah.
a bigger wrist, right? So you like.
Oh, Yachtmaster 2. Look at that bear. Beautiful.
Well, you know how I feel about that watch. I love it. And in steel, it's absolute winner chicken dinner.
You have it?
Yes, I do, Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, Moshe, look at
that's
that bear.
a
Beautiful.
Moser Pioneer.
Pioneer.
Look at
Pioneer.
that.
Pioneer.
Did
The
you have
Moser
one of those,
dials.
Bear?
I had, no, I don't have it anymore. I had the green Cosmic.
That's what I remembered. You used to have one, yeah.
Yeah.
And you enjoyed
I
it.
like
You
this
thought it
dial.
was a nice watch.
Yeah, definitely nice watch. Definitely nice watch. You can't do wrong with this. I mean, if you appreciate dials, stop fucking gasping about Grand Seiko and check out Moser.
Yeah,
that's the brand.
You know what's a really good? Can you? I think you should pull it up, Archie. But Moser and MB&F did a collaboration.
Yes.
Amazing.
That's right. That's quite a funky thing there.
Beautiful Seamasters. The
Yeah.
white and black in my I love it on the white strap, man. That looks fantastic. That's to me the second or maybe even the best looking Seamaster 300. I like the Marsh bracelet on the other one. Very nice choice. You guys really dressed them up nicely, man.
Yeah,
These are such a.
This one right
This-
here is the new 007.
Oh, that's the one with the. Show them the movement. Show them the movement. That's cool. See this, Archie. It has a James Bond movement. What is it going for? That one? What do you sell that one for? Approximately.
This one we're asking 10.
You see that, Archie? That's a James Bond. And it creates a whole motion of the James Bond
Wow.
shooting.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's a Higgy watch. That's a Higgy watch.
Let me wind it for you guys so you can see it, but it's really.
I'll just
really
bring up that Moser and MB&F collaboration. This is the watch here. Take a look at that, guys.
That is stunning. Oh my
That's
gosh.
the collab.
Two of my
They-
favorite, honestly, two of my favorite. They're my two favorite independents, and I mean, if I could do something, that's probably what I would get.
Guys, let's get some super chats. Support the great watch talk between Pontiff and Josh. Let's show appreciation for beautiful watches and great content you're receiving. Let's encourage Pontiff to do this as often as possible.
See if we can get it running right there.
Yeah.
So
You know what?
That's supposed to look like the rifling of a barrel.
It is.
No.
Does it rotate?
Yeah. It creates a whole motion picture. You actually see James Bond pulling the gun and shooting.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Mikey.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's very cool. Very fucking cool. Is it limited? That's a limited, right?
The 60th anniversary, is it limited?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I'll be honest, I'm not 100%, but
Pams, Archibald, Pams.
Yes, sir. Look at that there.
Luminors.
Wow.
good 5,000 and under pieces right here.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you very much. Archie.
Thank you so
that was
much
a
for
great
coming on the show.
presentation.
That's absolutely fantastic.
My day date. That's my day date. That's the one I want, Josh. I want that. I'm hoping it's going to go a little more down, Josh. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how this economy shapes out. I mean,
The expression says no, it won't, Bear. No, it won't.
I mean, I don't like to make assumptions like this, but
Right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
there is some signs that yes, we can see it go lower a little bit, but Rolex does things in a way where they try to dictate the market. So I don't know. I don't know what they. It just depends on what they do.
We have a super chat from Thomas Burnett, one of the real watch enthusiasts. Josh, this is a question for you, and truly from you as a watch geek, not as a dealer. Josh, which is your favorite watch in stock now? If you are actually buying it for yourself.
Buying it for myself.
Yeah. You actually watch geek. You're going into the store. You see the stock, and you say, "Oh, that's my watch."
That's my watch. I mean, I'd probably give me a budget. Give me a budget. What do you want to? Is there a budget?
Well, let's make it realistic. You know what like. Let's say you're a middle class guy living in Brisbane. You know, you are worth about $1 million when you get everything, including your piano, and your lease BMW. You make about 100,000 Australian a year, which is about 50,000 US. So what do we get?
50,000 US.
Yeah.
Give me the Ovaling. And I'm putting this on a firm. I'm putting this.
Oh, look at that! That's a great watch, Bear. That's a great. The Tudor.
I knew you like that, and you know what, Archie?
There's nothing wrong with that, Bear.
Would make you happy. Honestly, it's a great buy. We call it a diet meteorite, Archie. Diet meteorite.
Actually,
diet
meteorite. You know what? Hold on. No. You know what? You know what I would take probably.
Let's see.
No. If my budget was really like that, if I was making $50K a year and I wanted to really for my birthday or something, and I'm putting.
And you have 4 kids, 2 wives, and mortgage, and debt on credit card. Just so you know.
I don't know. I'd put it on a firm I'd have to put it at a firm at that point. So, but I'd still get something like this. This is probably
the Speedy.
Speedy. Yeah, man, Archie, that's your turn. Man
on the moon.
Really? That's how you're gonna do it, Archie? That's it, Archie? Man on the fucking moon, you fuckface. Man on the fucking.
I don't know how many viewers know this, but this is a pre-glide lock. This is a pre-glide lock, but if you get the newest Speedmasters, they actually introduced a little bit of a glide lock into the class.
Yes, that is true. We have another super chat from good old UK from great supporter Sam Davidson, £2 British pounds, and he says, "Great watches," and opens the bottle of champagne here in your showroom.
Exactly right. Great watches. Absolutely, honestly, fantastic.
Can we go next level now? We're gonna say you're making $150,000 US a year. You are full no debt. Your house is paid, and you have a nice Jetta. You drive Jetta. That's your car. You don't fuck around leasing bullshit. You actually own Jetta. So which watch are we gonna get?
Only one.
And
wife.
only one wife and only one kid. That's it. The one son and one house and fully paid, and so on and so on. Let's see what we get.
I might be going out of the budget here a little bit. Okay.
A little bit.
If I wasn't gonna stretch it, and I was gonna be comfortable, and if I could really do it and reward myself, maybe something like this.
Oh, yes. Come on. We're gonna do better than that. We're gonna be that. Let's go. Let's make it.
That's a great watch.
Because if it does, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Fuck yeah, that's it. There we go, Mikey. You see, that's where we're going, Mikey.
I mean,
that's the watch.
This to me, honestly, like if you can afford this and you only want to have one watch and be done, this is something that I would consider. You get three strap options, and you get the blue dial, you get the Geneva seal. I mean, I just don't know what much. I mean, I don't know what more to say.
How much does it go for ballpark?
Woven, would you consider trading a barely worn James Cameron, a barely worn, nearly mint, all of them. 41 millimeter sub date and a big box 1861 Speedy, all mint, like no scratches. I've looked them over with a loop. I've worn them a few times around the house. Never worn them out. They're scratchless. Would the three of those add up to that watch?
James Cameron.
What year
41
what's
sub.
what's the reference of the James Cameron?
The old version.
Version 2. The
126660.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And then the sub, is it a 41 millimeter sub?
Yes.
Yes.
What year?
2022.
Okay.
And the
previous version Speedy, is it Hazelite or Sapphire?
Speedy, no, it's a Man on the Moon Hesalite big box, and I bought it at the AD, and I've barely worn it, but a couple of times.
It's the big box. So it has the old bracelet, not this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the tapering bracelet. It's the previous version.
I mean, we're
the 1861.
1861.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're cutting it very, very close. I mean, we might be able to squeeze something together.
Okay.
And then drop that ugly Pelagos, the ugliest Pelagos ever made, and you got it.
Well, no, I sold the Pelagos to get a different hobby item. So I don't have.
Oh,
that
yes,
anymore.
you did. Yeah. Okay. So it's not that ugly, actually.
So those are the three, but I have a little money to throw on top, maybe to make things work. I may be calling you.
Please do. Yeah, I'd love to help you, Mike. Whatever I can do, I'd love to help, and we'll take.
Mike is not the punter. He's executive, so he needs to be treated extra nice.
He will. He'll get the extra special treatment.
I'm sure.
Thank
man.
you. Thank you, Josh.
After seeing what you got, how you carry yourself, I would have complete confidence.
I appreciate
it. Yeah. I may call you about that.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, give me a call. If you guys want to call the store or get a hold of me, 972-679-9301.
Can I tell you, Mikey? Actually, be honest with you, I'm not doing a shtick. I'm telling you the truth. I think honestly, I would love you to do that because I think you would fucking put on your wrist the most remarkable watch ever.
Fall in love, for sure.
In your life.
Yeah.
It's a very special watch, Mikey. It truly is. I don't listen. James Cameron, awesome watch. Rolex, beautiful, great dial. The sub 41. Who can complain? Speedy. Yeah, sure. All great pieces, right?
Yep.
But let's be honest. This is fucking Geneva Seal movement, Geneva Seal case from one of the Holy Trinity. Most beautiful blue dial in the market. What was at the top? At the top of the market, what was this watch going for, Josh?
In the 40s.
They were. I think I saw them even as high as a 50.
60. Oh,
yeah, they were going at 50. Yeah, for sure.
They were 60,000 at one point.
Wow.
They were
so.
At one point.
Yeah, well, I could definitely see me reducing down to just one stunner, and then you wear my shitters around, and then when use the stunner more as a special occasion when I know I'm not gonna fuck it up, kind of occasion.
Right.
Because I walk around like in a fuck up situation with my watches everywhere I go. There's a wire wheel on a grinder, like 2 inches every time I walk by something, and I'm so afraid of scratching. I mean, and I've managed to keep all three of my watches I looked at all three of them under a loop the other day just to see if I could. I think I might have found one or two ever so micro scratches on the James Cameron just because I've worn that for literally for about a week out and about. But it's still super minty, I mean, crisp as it gets. And
what do you think, Archie, about this possibility? What do you think about this trade?
Look, I think it's I think for Mike, I tell you honestly, I think he would. I love the VC. The only thing I see, the VC is a delicate watch. You got to realize that. You know, it's not the Rolex is
Well, of
robust,
course, it's
but
not. It's
but
a, it's a high horology.
That's why you wear
if
a
he
G-Shock.
really
Yeah, but he has a beaters. He has a Monster. He's got bunch of Seikos. He's got beaters. It's not. He doesn't even wear the Rolex. He treats Rolex delicately right now.
If I was
treats
Mike, I
his
tell you
dog.
this: if I was Mike, I would keep one of the Rolex and sell some of them. I would keep the
Well,
sub
I only own 2 Rolexes and a Speedmaster.
because the Speedy is such a cool watch. You know, the
But I
Speedy is
can
such.
get one
I
of those
just
any day of the week.
Fucking
I can replace
Speedy
that
is
any
boring
day of
as
the week.
fuck. Boring as fuck.
I love
It's
my
a
Speedy.
boring
I
one.
love my Speedy. I love
Oh,
my.
yeah, fuck me dead with a Speedy. Super chat from Thomas Burnett, £2 British. Thank you,
Thomas Burdett,
Thomas.
£2. Make it, do it, Mike. Your Grail watch search is over.
Yeah, I mean, I can honestly say I want that watch more than
I
the
don't think
watches
you'd
I
ever have a
own
time
today.
where it's going to be as affordable. You know, because that watch has come down a big chunk, and
It might go a little lower, but if I've made the decision to do it, it's financially it's not whether it goes up or down, it's whether I can pull it off.
I believe that
When I won't.
watch you're going to keep for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Oh, hands down. I mean, that bracelet. I've been in love with that watch since the day I saw it when it was first introduced at Tourneau. Love the bracelet is one of the most unique bracelets in the market.
Look at this.
With the
Ready?
cutouts and
Suddenly makes you forget all about the root beer, huh?
Look at
Oh,
the gold. Look at the movement. That's a gold rotor. That's a Geneva Seal movement, Mikey.
I mean, I can easily give up the 3 watches I got right now for that. Easily. You know,
none of the watches you have. Mikey, look at the movement. Look at the movement, Mikey.
Oh, that thing's gorgeous.
If you had it, Mike, would you wear it?
Oh, absolutely. You bet, because then I don't have any other nice watches to wear, so of course I'd wear it. But the problem is I find myself wearing my nice watches too often, you know, and then they get scratched up or fucked up, and I've been so careful with the 3 that I have now. I'm almost scared.
Josh, do you need a beautiful vase for your showroom? Beautiful vase for your showroom. Mikey produces some amazing artwork, just so you know.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm actually not being funny. You should see some of the artwork he produces. Mikey, do you have any pictures that we can show Josh of your artwork?
Yeah, I can pull up something. Give me just a moment. It'll take me a minute.
What material do you use? Explain that, Mikey. Archie, can you show us Mikey now?
To date, they've been burlwood and resin. Here's a blue one, a blue vase that I made.
Oh wow!
Yeah, a lot of guys from the watch community buy his art.
Here's a red vase, and this one I did an experiment and made these really beautiful blue striations.
Pull it back so it captures the picture.
Wow, that looks beautiful. It really does.
It is actually. It is. We troll sometimes Mikey and we play this game with him, but he actually produces some really nice art.
You would benefit by having one of your photographer.
That's gorgeous. That really is.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You would benefit by having a photographer friend. I'm sure you have some professional photographer friends that can take pictures of it.
That last red picture was draped behind a black drape. I've been told that before. I take pictures of my work.
Do you see the color of his showroom, Mikey? It's a very like a fall colors. We got you can see the colors, right?
Me?
Yeah, of his showroom, Mikey. I'm asking you, do you see the colors of Josh's showroom?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So that's a vase you should be working on, that type of colors.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of brown, earthy colors, with a touch
we'll
of
buy it. We'd be happy to buy it.
beige, cream. I'm serious, Mikey. You can make it, with that epoxy thing you do to make it shiny, to make it pretty. Envision it. You see the color. You see the flowers behind him. You see the colors of the flowers. Cream colors and deep burgundy.
Just today I picked up the pigments that I need and the finishing resin that I need to just make, and I have wood saved up. It's the most interesting wood that I've found to date to make my next piece out of. They're always really interesting because I place the wood in the mold, but I don't really, it's kind of like the sculpture within. I don't really know what I'm going to get until I dig in and shape it out and see how the wood presents itself.
Well, think about it, work on it, and then when you have idea, present it to Josh, see what he says.
Sure. I'd rather barter with stuff that I've already made, though. I wouldn't want to order.
Don't be lazy, Mikey. Don't be like your boss.
No,
Look at the boss smiling.
New pieces can be made very shortly here. I'm geared up. As of today, I'm geared up. I'm ready to make a new piece. So give it just a little bit. Another piece will be popped out.
What a show, Archibald. What a show.
What an amazing show, Bear. We've had an amazing show today, and I want to thank everyone who's come on today. It's been literally amazing. Bear, I'm going to go through the list, Bear, okay?
I do have to say it was a very good viewership today. We were reaching about 175 viewers today, which is not bad at all. And we had all kind of things. We had emotions, we had arguments, we had fights, we had watches, we had drama.
Bear, it's part of the drama, Bear. It was part of the drama, Bear. It was some Indian guy who was trying to get me to change my electricity provider, but
I know, Archie. I know. You and I.
Hey! By the way, before I leave, Josh, I got a question.
Josh from
I was thinking of the perfect three-piece collection, if you don't mind showing them together. The Vacheron 4500V, the Subno Date, and the 5212.
Okay, let me
that's
see.
That's your perfect three?
What is it?
That's a dream three-piece collection.
So 5212.
Yeah, I like that collection. 5212, Vacheron Overseas Blue Dial 4500, and what else?
Subno Date.
And Subno Date. Good for you.
Now, Josh, we've got a deal on the table. We've got Mike the Snake with his professional vases.
There's your perfect trio, Chris.
Oh, look at that.
Perfect.
Wow.
I have to say I love that tree. I love that trio.
Now, Mike the Snake, this could be yours for the take of one of your vases. Now, what do you say? Josh, would you pick
Thanks, Josh.
I have to
and we got
do
Real
some
World
serious
Curly,
soul
$20. $20, Bear. Look at this. 20. Oh, sorry. We've already done this one. Sorry. I got lost. I got lost.
That's
sorry about this. I got to thank the people who've super chatted today. We had Patel Philippe, Mr. Zoso, Garrett Hacker, Muhammad Ali, Real World Curly. That's right, Real World Curly. He supports us. Garrett Hacker, Patel Philippe, Kobe Lake, Mr. Zoso, Real World Curly. Patel Philippe, Mr. Zoso, Thomas Burnett, Patel Philippe. Dan Radke, Thomas Burnett, Dan Radke, Doc BTW, Patel Philippe, Dan Radke. ABC, Thomas Burnett, ABC, Garrett Hacker, Patel Philippe, JJ's Watch Hangout, Nick M, Patel Philippe, Nelson Oliveira, Garrett Hacker, JT. We had SD43, Starchy, Toyota Mo, Garrett Hacker, Spinnaker, Patel Philippe, Whiskey Reaper, Thomas Burnett, Garrett Hacker, Patel Philippe, JL, Robert Padilla, Jared Hacker, Thomas Burnett, Marty, Patel Philippe, Tiktology, Patel Philippe, Mike Hammer, ASB 88, EMT Cal, Thomas Burnett, Sam Davidson, and Thomas Burnett. Bear, it was a fantastic show. Josh, I want to thank you for coming on and showing us your wonderful pieces there. What amazing pieces. The website, give us the link. What is the website? What's the address? www, what is it?
.woolven.com. WOL, V as in Victor, Y as in yellow, N as in Nancy.com.
And whereabouts are you located? Where's the address?
7401 Lone Star Drive, B110, and that's Plano, Texas 75024.
That's fantastic.
And then any of the punchers are welcome to just come hang out. There's no pressure sales over here. We just love talking about watches. So if you just want to come try on, check out, and enjoy watches, that's what we built this showroom for. So we'd love to have and welcome any of you in.
I also want to recommend the YouTube channel. It's really, I mean, it's entertaining, it's interesting, and brings you closer to the gray market, to the watches, to a good group of people, nice individuals, and I think next with my favorite shows of that kind are Luxury Bazaar, the Roman Sharf, and you guys. I love the CRM Jewelers from Miami. Those are the three great channels that I enjoy. Family people running the show, good people, interesting people, and yeah, good channel, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll be back tomorrow, Bear, and we've got the morning show. Bear, thank you so much. We'll be back.
Before you
See
go,
later.
just make sure you got the link organized for JJ.
Of course, done. It's done, Bear. It's all done. It's all done.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. See you tomorrow, guys.
By the way, can I say something before we go?
Yeah, sure.
I want to thank everybody. I'm not trying to take over and make this a big advertisement, but I appreciate you all. More than happy to do it. I see everybody thanking us for.
We love the watches. We love to have the watches. It's great to have quality watches and talk prices and what's happening in the market. It's fantastic.
Well, I appreciate that. I just want to make sure that we're giving you guys value. We're not just trying to come and take over your show, but I appreciate
it's a real
no.
Appreciate
Please take it over.
It's a real treat to see the watches that you're showing us.
If this is your idea of taking it over, we like it.
Normally, we're just looking at pictures of them, and you're pulling them up and showing them to us in real life, and that's really special, man. That's fucking
exactly.
Different.
Agree 100% with Mike.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap her up. See you tomorrow. We're linking to JJ.
All right.